and we should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL. So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there, government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there, they relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC, and therefore they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money. So you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there. You would have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of demand that citizens make when they are not satisfied that a matter being investigated by various government entities is going as quickly as he would like it to go. He was not ascribing any political favor or political support or political condemnation. He was just demanding government action, which is common and is said by people, persons all over. When something happens,
so when you say
and
government,
they're not satisfied that it's being there too quickly.
So when you say government action, sir, what specifically, if anything, is Mr. Bol requesting?
Okay, the matter is being investigated, and one person has been charged. That person could be described as a low-level employee or officer of the entity. It is more than curious that nobody else has been charged, and how can it be that not only Mr. Bolt's money, but all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity, and nobody is being called upon. Officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? It's not someone took up a bag of money and walk out. Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
Good night, family. Wagwan. I want to stay. Hey, manners and respect to everybody over there, you know. The liar come out with that interview. It's longer than this. It's a 15-minute interview. I'm going to hear it tonight because this is very important. That the first time I hear any sort of anybody come out with anything about this Usain Bolt interview and make we hear about the story. And you see, my mother always says, soft answer, turn it away, right? My father, the Rasta man, always tell me that, a theme argument that. How soft answer, turn it away, wrath. And grievous answer, stir up anger. So I believe we would not hear about no liar right now at the interview and blow this stuff up now, you know, if the response from government was different or them just not say nothing at all. And the attack that them launch at Usain Bolt coming from them favorite talk show, radio, and them vloggers, and even the people them join in on it. I help rich man rob Miss Matty's son. When I help rich man rob Miss Matty's son, and I cuss up Miss Matty's son when they say, I want my money. Somebody ready to go back on the plantation. I'm telling you, where I help rich man rob Miss Matty's son. When Miss Matty's son say he want him money for him picnic them, when I beat Miss Matty's son because of politics, while rich man can have yacht, apartment, building, land, everything, and left in him picnic. But Miss Matty's son must have left him picnic none. And when you look at your own people, them, your own skin color people, them, some of them hungry and poorer than you, and them up on social media with smartphone, not acting very smart. You see what I say? So the liar come out and talk after Usain come say a little thing. And we always have to go back to the origin, the genesis. It all started out when Usain Bolt went and fixed the fix. Go make a few comments. He never beat anybody or anything. And in the interview tonight, you will hear the liar. It's 15 minutes and we're going to make you guys hear all of it, family member. And you're going to see where Bolt, him say want him money, he not get no money yet. He was not rude, he never called no name, he not take no political sides. Not at all. He might deal with it at a diplomatic level, even so cool till people mad at him. And I beat him, say, how you so quiet? You get your money back. People were saying that. Me hear vloggers say it. People in the comment section say it. How Bolt so quiet? Him get his money back. He make it clear him not get the money back. But like I said, soft answer. Turn it away, right? So just the way them come at Usain Bolt because him come and the fix and him talk. I may have a few minutes of it. Let's get there and then we get down to the liar's interview.
Conversation.
You feel like them are doing enough to try to solve things?
Nah, brother. If personally, if they were doing enough, it would have reached a certain level already. It's been 2 years and we can't say, me can't come to you now and say, all right, we reach us, all right, we'll look up or we'll look down. It's not there no way. This is like almost at a stalemate, isn't it?
So when you say like Miss Panton, she's charged, she's sentenced, she served. Oh, she's not sentenced, but she's charged and about to serve jail time. Yeah, you're right. You see that somebody is being held responsible. Do you think that is the right person being held responsible?
So I tell you, all this money missing and one person know about it. one somebody can move around and nobody else don't know about it. In a big institution where it's supposed to be really regulated, right?
Have you seen
a whole
any?
heap of things move and I like me alone. So you tell me say you run off an institution and you don't notice nothing going on. So not get audit or nothing happen or is the master so
you think
and clear this are going for years
person,
and I like a 1 year thing.
Have you seen any of the principal individuals involved like anywhere in
no man, me not know. personal wise, I don't see nobody. Is the man say. And people, I get back my money. I'll stop. Because me hear people say, yo, you say, yo man, you say you that's I'm quiet. If you know who I am, no matter what I go on in my life, you know, I'm not say nothing about it.
Yeah.
And as the person just flow through until it leave.
Yeah, as I said, the most you do, I like
exactly. I might say this is the most me ever talk about this.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but me I tell people, me not get back my money, people. So they stop seeing me and I ask me, me not get back my money.
Is there any way, like, you probably think about suing? Like, and who you to sue? Like, is there thoughts of suing?
So a whole lot of things floating around. Is a master, but at some point, we have to figure out something and make a move. Because you can't just lose all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
A whole part running hours that.
You know what I mean, bro? Like a whole heap of training hours.
Money is ambassadorship time. Yeah.
So you feel like any progress is be like, you feel like no progress?
No form of communication.
No, you communicate because we do have a lawyer looking, but so you communicate, but it get nowhere where you can say, all right, yeah, man, I'm happy with in the direction it's going.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I'm happy, but some of it happen, some fixing have to go on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Were you hesitant to really speak your mind publicly because of
Brand Jamaica.
Brand Jamaica and how you've been uplifting the brand over the
I
years?
have avoided, like, remember I say, because of who I am, you know. It's a lot of international people have called.
Yes.
And say, do you want to speak on my house? I said, no, man, in time. Even when I do things, I tell you, we cannot speak about this.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when me start speaking, it hurt Jamaica a lot. Because now it come down and everybody has to look and I say, Jaja, so I try avoid that as much over the 2 years. But I see now when I can say it and feel good and say, you know what? Right, but now at some point I have to start say something.
Yeah.
Because I not see nothing. Clearly, it look like I'm gonna apply some pressure.
Right.
Or do something or start make a whole lot of questions being asked. I not get back nothing.
Do you somewhat feel betrayed
Yeah, it better.
by Jamaica in a sense?
You can't, it's not the country, we can't argue. It's just, for no say, the people who have do this can actually do this. Is the man say?
Yeah.
And just so. Because I get a whole lot of support from, I guess the regular people that
Yeah.
really are cuss and
Yes.
say, yo, give out them money and the rest. So that's why as I said, that's why I make my hold back. I say, no, I get the support from the people them. So let me see if that is going to be enough pressure for them. So, you know, I go try to figure out something and try to help him out. But nothing now go on. So at some time I have to speak and say, big man, I need back my money.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
But you know what's so funny? Pantan never, like, she listed out the people them that she defrauded, but your name.
So that's both. So now we have the interview with him lawyer. So we can play a little bit when we have it in my library, and then we're gonna make you hear the 15-minute interview. Very interesting. Because the lawyer never hold back. And them go pull out the lawyer. You know? You saw Usain Bolt that mind their own business. And them go pull out the lawyer, them shouldn't say nothing.
And we should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL. So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there, government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there, they relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC, and therefore they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money. So you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there. You would have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of demand that citizens make when they are not satisfied that a matter being investigated by various government entities is going as quickly as he would like it to go. He was not ascribing any political favor or political support or political condemnation. He was just demanding government action, which is common and is said by persons all over when something happens.
So when you say
and
government,
they're not satisfied that it's being dealt with.
So when you say government action, sir, what specifically, if anything, is Mr. Bol requesting?
Okay. The matter is being investigated, and one person has been charged. That person could be described as a low-level employee or officer of the entity. It is more than curious that nobody else has been charged, and how can it be that not only Mr. Bolt's money, but all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity, and nobody is being called upon. Officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? It's not someone took up a bag of money and walk out. Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
All right, people, not gonna wait no more. I'll go and play the interview. This interview is on CVM TV, courtesy of CVM TV News. We have to play this so the guys can tell me if when I hear it clear. You know, say if when I hear it clear, want to start play it, tell me yes or no. Let's go.
All right, so Mr. Gordon, thank you, sir, for joining us. I'm trying to. All right, sorry about that, sir. So first, let me get from you what you make of this furor that's taking place over the comments Mr. Bolt made about the funds that are missing from his account.
All right. First of all, I think we should be fair to Mr. Bolt and understand when he said the government will give me back my money or some words to that effect, or the government must do something about it. One must understand that Mr. Bolt is not an attorney. He was not speaking in any forensic way to say the government has my money. He's saying that we have a government in Jamaica. Something has gone wrong at a financial institution. Something must be done about it. The matter has been moving along slowly, both in the criminal court and in the civil court. Now, persons ought not to ascribe to Mr. Bolt a political motive because he said the government should do something. That's very petty and without any merit whatsoever. But what has happened is that persons have now come down on Mr. Bolt and are saying, look, it's your fault why you have lost your money. And they are now entering into this victim blame, where you blame the person who suffered the loss or the damage and say it's your fault why you suffer this misfortune. And this is very, very unfortunate. And this is something that we believe we should discontinue and we should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL. So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there, government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there, they relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC, and therefore they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money. So you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there. You would have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of demand that citizens make when they are not satisfied that a matter being investigated by various government entities is going as quickly as he would like it to go. He was not ascribing any political favor, political support, or political condemnation. He was just demanding government action, which is common and is set by people, persons all over. When something happens,
so when you say
and
government,
they're not satisfied that it's been there to.
So when you say government action, sir, what specifically, if anything, is Mr. Ball requesting?
Okay, the matter is being investigated, and one person has been charged. That person could be described as a low-level employee or officer of the entity. It is more than curious that nobody has been charged, and how can it be that not only Mr. Bolt's money, but all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity, and nobody is being called upon. The officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? It's not someone took up a bag of money and walk out. Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
Is there
Why?
attestable proof, sir, that the funds actually got to the account? Because one of the accusations that's out there now is that the money was stolen before it actually got to the account. You said it differently.
Well, let's deal with that. Who has the record, the information that the money was stolen and was not sent to SSL? Who has that information? And why not take it to the police and identify the person who stole the money? Why? Why this big red herring without a head nor a tail? Why? Well, let me tell you, Mr. Bolt's money was sent to SSL by bank transfers. The investigations conducted by Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was put in charge by the FSC, his records confirm that Mr. Bolt's money was sent there. The persons who are saying it was stolen, which started at a certain media house, has not presented one bit of evidence to say it was stolen on the 10th of March and the amount stolen was $5 or $6. A red herring has been thrown across the path, and the question is, what's the motive for doing that?
I want to ask you what you think the motive is for doing that, and what do you make
Sorry?
of the, I want to ask you what you think is the motive for doing that, and what do you make of sections of the portions of the investigation being leaked without the public or yourself or your client being apprised of the entire situation?
Well, two things to be said about that. I am not aware that any part of the report from the investigators has been leaked. I'm not aware of that. If persons are saying they got parts of it by leakage, then that would be something to be condemned and to question the reliability of the investigation, because they have taken bits and parts and leaked it to their media of choice. Then you need to know why and why at this point it is being leaked, especially given the fact that the learned DPP is in today's newspaper as saying she's now ready to go to trial. What is happening?
Are you and your client a part of the investigation, as in have the authorities been reaching out to you or your client to get further information about what might have taken?
No, we have not been contacted for further information, and we have not been contacted by the investigators or the prosecutor regarding this leakage of information that the money never got to SSL. We have not been contacted about that. And we don't know from which source the leakage took place and how the leakage went to one entity and what's the power, right, and privilege of that entity to which the leakage went.
Can you speak, sir, a little bit about, I know that your client was on a podcast earlier this week expressing what is understandable frustration about the situation. But
yes.
Can you speak further to what his considerations are, particularly for a country that he has given so much to, and the fact that he is now down millions of US dollars, and he seems not to be getting the type of response that he wants? Is he comfortable remaining here, or
is he comfortable with what?
Remaining here, or is he comfortable, or is he confident in the institutions that we have?
His confidence in the institutions we have has been shaken for obvious reasons. He has lost a lot of money. He's being kept abreast of what is happening in the courts and how the matter is being proceeded with. He's not comfortable with the way we are being informed about the results of the investigations. We know that foreigners were brought here, investigations were complete, we are told, but his attorneys have not been afforded the privilege of even looking at any results from these investigations. And the reports would have been handed over to some government department.
Yes.
And if they have been leaked, maybe persons at those government departments or entities considered disclosure to a certain media is more important, more urgent than disclosure to the victims or the attorneys of the victims, which would be an appalling act of corruption were that to be the case.
Have you made any overtures, sir, to get further information? And have you
Yes.
made...
Yes, we have constantly asked for information on various matters that we consider we should be made aware.
What has been the response or the outcome?
We have not gotten the responses we need in all instances.
And you've said in a release that you sent out.
Sorry, it's a what? I didn't hear you.
I'm saying you sent out a statement today saying that you would be making certain evaluations to determine what next legal actions you will take. Have you come to some conclusion about where?
No, not yet. We have not. We are awaiting certain responses and further and better information on certain matters.
All right. So as we close, sir, is there anything?
Sorry, as what?
Is there anything that you would want to say to the authorities or to the public who might be looking on and wondering what is taking place?
Yes, I want the public to understand that Mr. Bolt was in an interview which was very informal, and he spoke like a typical Jamaican. Mr. Bolt has no interest or intention to become in any political discussion or interpretation of his misfortune. When he speaks up, the government should do something about it. He's speaking as a layman and not as an attorney. He's not saying that it's a political decision why he has suffered, and it's anything to do with politics. He's just saying, do something about it. And the government did promise to do something about it. Dr. Clark, the then finance minister, did say heads would roll. So there's nothing wrong with what Mr. Bolt has said, and we should never interpret it as meaning he's anti-government or in any political canvassing or supporting one party or the other. Nothing like that. It's typical of Jamaicans. Whenever anything happens that the government is partially responsible for, and the government is somewhat responsible for allowing SSL to keep going all these years, when they knew that there was a problem there and they kept issuing them with license. So there's nothing wrong with his demand.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you, sir, believe that there is any political malfeasance at play here? I'll leave the question at that.
I would say that the coincidence of certain persons coming forward to give legitimacy to the allegation that Mr. Bolt's money went the wrong place is uncomfortable and is not consistent with a general view in the public. That's what I would do.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Gordon.
You're most welcome, sir. Have a good afternoon.
Family member in the comment section. What do you say about this? What do you say, people? What do you think about this interview? Eh? When you want to talk about it, I want to hear from someone, you know. Yeah, man, I want to call in and tell me as Jamaicans. We've been waiting for a long time to hear something. Because wait, Usain Bolt keep him more shut. Keep him more shut somewhat till sometimes we beat him in the comment section. I see people beat him and say, man, make Usain Bolt stay, man, get back his money and stay quiet here, man. And we see what I want, people. So Usain Bolt, I don't like to hear from other people. Call me and just tell me one thing just about this whole thing. This Usain Bolt money, what the liar come out and say, and what them try to do by politicizing this thing, talking about Usain Bolt money never reach SSL. So them start go after the man credibility, and after them go after him credibility and talk about it did not reach SSL, that means them have a defense already for go court. And all of a sudden, Paul and Llewellyn ready for go court. What a thing. Well, go family. You're live with Jamaica, Carlos.
Yeah, man. And I want to tell you first, I'm going to start off with you, say, well, you calm down, guys, whenever your blood pressure post, guys. You know?
Well, me start, me look at, hold on before you start. Let me tell you, man, I'm sorry about the outburst. earlier, people, I'm very passionate when it comes to my country. And I'm sorry here.
That man, the whole of we understand that.
All right, my brother.
After you couldn't hear me, and you couldn't hear some other people. Yeah? Please, just like you. Yeah, all right. Enough with that. But hear me now, Carlos.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, it's a serious thing, this, you know. And I'm going to start off by saying that you see it, hands down is the most popular Jamaican ever. No other Jamaican is not known like you see in both. Not even Bob Marley, you know, because Bob Marley is known by adults mostly. Around the world, you see him is known by adults and children alike. I want to say children, I mean, little picnic when they listen to music.
Come to think about it, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I said, Carlos, man. That's tricky thing, no, man. The whole heap of people know, Bob, you know, but the whole heap of people deal with music. And not everybody who deals with music, even listen to reggae music, they say they know Bob.
That's right.
Then we hear about him through Grammy, but the world knows who said that name, brother. So him is the most famous Jamaican ever to be. And you ever tell me, say, you know, when the lady they come out and put up that little poster the other day, you know, it had guilt written all over it. You know?
Eh?
It had guilt written all over it. But then if you're not guilty, what can come out and say?
Thank you.
Eh? If you're not guilty of something, if you're not guilty of 100%, then you're even guilty of 50, because why would you post something? Why would you say something like that? And then even to this point, as much as the PNP lazy, Prime Minister not come out and say nothing about this thing.
No.
Because you would have expected the amount of things will have come out of the Prime Minister's office. Not even out of the office you get a response. Huh? How good is this? How good this look?
Not good. And them a come tell us if you invest in Jamaica. I just see them have a diaspora conference the other day. Invite some of people down there come pay hotel down there and plane tickets to go to Jamaica and rent a car. They go hear them talk about we must come invest in Jamaica.
Come invest in what? Invest in this. If you can do this to the most popular man Jamaica has ever had.
Me and nobody. Nobody know me. Nobody know me. Nobody know me. Nobody know me.
Brother, me totally not get it. And then we even see some comments, you know, from some other, because me that you me bounce around on the internet most days. You know, when me see the headlines and so on, me bounce out. And you best believe this, you know, Carlos. There are people who are politicizing this and taking it to a serious party politics level.
But what that is, my brother, it to me it's dirty, and in a good it's dirty. And it's dirty. And Miss Mattison, you know. But look who them a beat up. Miss Mattison for some big redkin, big neck boy. Eh?
But and they break the sad part of everything about this, you know. And the man losing money, I wanna go like him man of a talk about the money, brother. Eh? And I like said it, and I like this, you put the money in there and the money did for a minute and then stocks go down and in lose. Then I mean people genuinely lose. No, brother, people not give man money that is going to get reaching the good figure that sit down and say, all right, we'll invest. Yeah?
But hold on.
And then you have to say, man, ask you money.
When the man wait for 2 years, my brother, quiet with discipline. I wait, you know. And when man here say, yeah, hand down building to your picnic with shares and a picnic own apartment complex and picnic just own 24 acres of property. What will they do about that? What if you do about that? And people them can't get banana. How are you going, boy?
See, Mr. Carlos, it just go to show you how we tribal and we selfish, you know what I mean? I mean, every other nation, I don't know what is wrong with Jamaica, but just look at every other nation. Every other nation will take care of them and feed them well. You understand what I say? The Chinese will take care of Chinese. Americans will take care of Americans. Irrespective of anything, you know. We can talk about Uncle Sam, you know, but if you notice when there's an Olympics, if you are in the US of A, a certain sport they are going to support some other people, you know, they must show you a sport where just Americans in Ireland to show you how patriotic they are, you know.
That's true.
Stand up with them Americans, you know. And we Jamaican, we only see it, we only remember when you see him run and everybody feel good about it. And no, he not run anymore. And the man money gone. And we forgot about the greatness of him do.
But what them don't know at Jamaica is that the man is still great. They can't take brother, the Jamaican people don't understand him, you know. If we alone overseas understand what going on here. And the man levels. Me don't know, you know. They don't know who them are dealing with, you know. RS is a woman who put. Let me tell you something. No. My brother, let me take a next call real quick there and get the show going. Here? Respect here? Yeah, man. Family Wagwan, talk to me live with Jamaican Carlos and the family.
Night, Father Carlos. They are we are called from yard, as you can see.
Upon the ground there, talk to me from the ground.
Yeah, man, yo, it's a disgrace for them to the legends, brother.
Bad man.
Carlos, we know what it is to get robbing. We know what it is to get robbing. And to say a youth build himself from nothing. Put we Jamaican youth on the map. And himself, and when he put on the map, you know?
No.
Put we as sufferer on the map, Carlos. And to see where them do to boy. Yo, trust me, Jamaica gone to the dog. Jamaica gone to the dog.
What the people in Panegong ask about this, General?
Yo, brother, people in Panegong mad.
Jaja, the man phone gone. I don't know what I'm to him. And I will do that to you, General. I don't know if your minute's gone or your signal gone, but you just gone left way. But if you can call back, call me back. People call in at the show and tell me what I'm going. I want to feel about all of this with Usain Bolt. I had to come from it. After we think this. And when you look at hero, Bob Marley gone and left with the next hero, Usain Bolt, Miss Matty boy, Frank Chilani, Miss Matty's son. And we're not going to show Miss Matty's son over some boy because of politics. I don't care if I'm Mark Golding in a power and this happened to me. I beat Mark Golding. You better believe that. Eh? Live with Jamaican Carlos family, talk to me, tell me what I got on. Hello? Yes, live with Jamaican Carlos, talk to me. Yes.
I am here, yeah, and I'm hearing you. Look here. My thing is that everybody talking about you saying quiet him, get him money back, The man don't like spreading business all over Kingdom Come. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, can't you know where you saying money there?
Mm-hmm.
Because when he was getting his insider information and in his insider trading information to tell him say SSL is about to go belly up. You know, think so when him go scrape out for him money. That okay, listen now, his money, Andrew money that was in SSL that was invested. And I'm sure his investments have gone up and down and him lose some of his money that was in SSL. When him get him insider trading information, figure draw that they going belly up, him go scrape out what he had left. My personal belief say part of the money when scrape out was using money. And it just haul out like this, slither out like snake. And take the man money and go shove it in him 28 bank accounts. Because remember, now when he opened up one of the bank accounts them with no money, who does that? Where can anybody else do that? Go to the bank, give all your information, and open up an account and don't even give them $5 for putting it? Who does that? The money that was put in the bank account that was opened without any deposit came from SSL a couple days later. And you need to come to the front of the class, come answer these questions, man. Him have to come and you have to answer up.
Yep.
Because
time come to answer question. Yeah, man.
They have to answer question. And Lord Jesus, everything mixed up in that one, but Elijah take off and gone, he don't cook the books and take off and gone at IMF. And then put in the slow chick, the one that belong on the short bus with helmet, Flavor in his place.
Jesus. God.
She don't know her yai from her elbow. And when she talks, she sound like she need turpentine pan one feather her for get her out of the monotone voice. Look here. So much corruption and crookedness going on in there. And to mention the little old mattress box kettle what come pasty with you saying on social media about if government did tell him to put the money in there and did he make any arrangements with government. Look here, gal, because that may address you as gal.
Bonfire.
Go look walk. Stop turn mattress back for JLP. Stop turn bicycle. The chain drop off of the spokes now. Go look walk. Feisty, you know. And everybody come now try them must push out them look a dirty snake them to come disparage the man. I personally think US dollars were absconded and stolen. You need an international finance lawyer.
Debbie.
When I say sue out them backside. Sue out them backside. Forget about embarrassing country because country embarrass him, you know.
Him already embarrassed the country.
Embarrass him to the max.
But look at him already. I mean, 4 years now, they got 4 years statutory declaration. Can I be certified by the Integrity Commission? I have not signed a code of conduct in an investigation for illicit enrichment and tax fraud. Come on now. Too many things, too many baggage.
Doctor, the nerve. Send out this old mattress back, she come out like a old rabbit mongrel dog. Because attack the man about his money. What she and the rest of them know say the government thief.
Hold on there, Debbie. Hold on there. Let me read a little bit. Where the multiple political party flat tire bicycle say. Did you get advice or directive from government directly or indirectly regarding making the investments you made and then lost? Was it all privately done? Have you sued the person who managed your affairs? So the government have nothing to do with this. It's some private person where nobody in government know about. It's just somebody, the government has separated themselves from SSL right here based on what we're looking at, right? So, but what she's not saying, why she never said that to Andrew Owners, where put with money from so many government entities. Look there.
Jamaica taxpayer money in
$740 million from the National Health Fund. You know what people at Jamaica need help right now? Or something to them, come on social media, come beg help. National Housing Trust, NHT, has a balance of $238 million. Think about that. And you want to sit down on $3.4 billion, have not spent $700 million. Look here for build house over people head. Enough things are going on, you know. National Insurance Fund has a balance of $8.4 million. The Jamaica Agriculture Society has a balance of just under $9 million. And the Jamaica Banana Industrial Catastrophe Fund has a balance of $98,285. Me say money just tell about the hundreds of millions of dollars. And the girl come talk about both like I'm alone invested. And you want to invest there too. And you want to invest there too. So hold on there, Debbie. Let me ask a question, Debbie. When wouldn't it be a directive from the government indirectly? Because you asked, did you get an advice? Did you get advice or directive from government directly or indirectly regarding making the investments you made? Number one, Debbie, did your government supposed to direct you where you must put your money?
Hell no. They're not supposed to do that. I must say, the mongrel dog, she come out with for her sore mouth, what she need penicillin to take care of. How dare she? How dare they? Me say the man forget an international finance lawyer and sue the dog shit out of them.
Remember another question to ask you, Debbie. Now, you know the same line, the situation right here, right? All right. Did you get advice or directive from government directly or indirectly regarding the investments you made, then lost? Now, My thing is, how come indirect directive, Debbie, by the government putting so much money in a SSL, and the Prime Minister himself put money in a SSL, invest in it? Wouldn't that be an indirect directive?
By putting the taxpayer money, yes, in there, yes. But, may I say, how she asked about that investment he made and lost. How come Andrew never lose for him money what him invest in a SSL?
Mm-hmm.
How come he never lose none of his?
I let me talk about the Prime Minister lucky, man. My God.
His money was invested in SSL before UCN bought money go in there.
Yes, but the problem is, when I try to point. Go ahead.
Get information so the damn company is going belly up. And what him go do? Him tip on him 10 stinking tour and go in there and drag out all of him money. Listen now, his money was invested in an investment. Me can guarantee you, say, all of the money that he invested in SSL did not yield him a profit. He had to have lost something. He had to have lost some of his money according to how investments go. The stocks go up and down.
All right.
And he was able to take out all of his money, what he originally invested. So all of his money was profitable. Damn lie. Let's say the damn sticky finger, 3 finger Sam go in and drag out, thief out UCN money as part of him when he might drag it out after the insider trading information I get. His backside should have been in prison long time ago.
All right. Me make up talk.
Long time ago.
Debbie, so all right, indirect directive, influence or whatever. All right, let's talk about influence. That's what the word indirect directive. Let's talk about influence. Now, Prime Minister, if I am a Jamaican overseas, searching the internet, trying to get involved in some investment based on how our government always tell us we must come invest. When you see the other day when I'm at the diaspora conference, right? It was come home and invest. Now let's talk about influence, and we're not gonna talk about indirective. Wait in there. So we are talking about influence. So when you look in a Jamaica with their foreign, and we are search and investigate and do a background checkup, we're gonna look on companies that might have some credibility to them. So if I book up on a company, Debbie, remember the word influence. If I book up on a company in Jamaica where the government dump millions, hundreds of millions of Jamaican tax money, billions. And the Prime Minister himself is also a man who invests in the same company. Let's talk about influence. Wouldn't that influence?
Absolutely.
Ah.
If I look for investment company, me have somebody me want to grow and I want to invest. And me I look around for investment firm. And me see where me go to this one, me not see none. Me go to this one, me not see none. Me go to this one, me say, wait. Government invest all of these agencies' money in this firm. Prime Minister invest him money in this firm. Them are do good. And that's what me want my money for go grow.
Thank you. So the directive.
That's what me want my money for go grow.
So that's your influence. Indirect, direct advice or indirect directive or whatever you want to call it. Did you get advice or directive from the government directly or indirectly? So indirect advice. That's the word. Indirect advice, Debbie. Wouldn't that be indirect advice? The government put it. Eh?
You know, so once you say running race, them and win all of them race and have all in money. Everybody a curry favor and they walk and rub shoulder and take picture and photo up and then they whisper in their ears. You know, you should grow your money, you know. You should invest in Jamaica.
But hold on there, Debbie. My thing again is looking at, I'm wondering if the government knowingly, they know, so the government, I feel like, when we just read for you guys earlier, at 10 years, them have problems. And the law, like the lawyer said, them keep giving them license every year. You have government entity no to them in the shits from 10 years ago. You see what I said?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. I was putting a going on people. People, comment section.
Can you imagine they do that to a public figure like Usain Bolt? What the hell would they do to like a small fry and like a sprat like me and you?
No.
Look how many other people got their money stolen. I'm putting a Andrew Holness bank account at NC freaking B.
But look at now, Debbie. Look on this. Good. Now.
And nobody not supposed to say nothing about that?
Miss Ford is in court with Usain Bolt, you know. Well, Jens, that's Usain Bolt company, right? I read that for you guys, the video on that many times. So Miss Ford is like what, 80-year-old woman, or she getting older now, right? She have about almost, $800 and add $1,000 in it, almost $1 million in it. It is alleged that Miss Ford sold her house overseas and all that, preparing for going for retirement.
Money in a Jamaica for go back home.
But look on the question now, Debbie. Now, if Usain Bolt, the star he is, have to come out and so come make nice, it seems as if nothing now going over there in terms of getting justice. Don't. Come on, wait for 2 years, you know. It seems as if Usain Bolt meet up on a roadblock. So now, if Usain Bolt meet up on a roadblock and him and Miss Ford in a court the same time with SSL, what happened to poor Miss Ford? And she not no name.
You know, so she not get nothing. You know, so she not get nothing back. Nothing.
One to the rest of people, them, we not no name. Hundreds of them, not no name.
There are over 200 people. And, you know, listening to Usain Bolt on that podcast, I'm when they ask him about whoever take the money, my same question is, one person is responsible for all of this money disappearing?
The lion, I believe, look here, Debbie, we just watched the video. The lion, I believe that. Usain Bolt, I believe that. But all of that, we don't believe that. Long time we don't tell you idiot. Comment section, who don't believe that?
Why them have Gina and Pantan sit on a press shit in a prison? Why? They haven't even charged her, you know.
That's what I say. See, boy, Nigel Clark, they're enough of them. Some wicked boy, them, you know.
They
haven't
charged her. The woman come out and say she was coerced by old dirty broke up crack for plate. And nobody turned the black of their eye figure and say, wait. What you say? Wait, hold on. Say it again. Let me make sure me hear what you say. Nobody turned the black of them eye or even raise them eyebrow for question what the woman said. Them just have her sit down in the press, sit down a waist way.
The bad man. No, the bad man. And let me ask a question, Debbie. What am to a liar? Am I problem that, you know?
That's my question. Where the frick is her lawyer? Who is her lawyer?
And all of this are going on right now. All of this are going on, and the lawyer stay quiet. This is not our lawyer defend their client. I don't think so. If you look freedom for your client, no what time is supposed to be out here.
Gina and name a sweep road to Ratted and a sweep old culvert. And her, where the frig is the attorney?
Why the lawyer not out there right now? Out there make it nice so the client can walk. Lawyer, want you liar people? Lawyer gonna market?
Gonna market yourself, dry coconut.
Hold on, Debbie, let me take a call. Come in. Debbie, let me take a call. Right, yeah? Respect. Later. Enough love, sister. Man has a respect. Family Live in Jamaican, Carlos, talk to me.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening, family.
Yeah, I want to comment on the Gina and Pantan part because I don't hear anybody saying this, and I want to throw this in the mix.
Yes, sir.
Because my wife is from Asia, the Philippines to be exact, right?
Yes. Good people then.
Huh?
Good people them, man. Filipino are good people them. Yeah, man.
The moment she saw, Gina and Pantan came out when them arrest her, they saw her in the wheelchair and the neck brace. She called it out. She said that right there is a setup. She's the fall guy, right? And what they're planning to do, so don't be surprised if you see this, that they put her on hold. It's almost they're going to find her guilty because she already admit to some level of
guilt, yes.
Of guilt. So they're going to find her guilty. But don't be surprised that they put her on arrest because that neck brace and that wheelchair and that walking stick and stuff like that, they're going to claim that she's not well enough to spend time in a prison. In a real prison. I feel like them already calculate how much years, because remember the financial crime, really go for a lot of years.
No, not at all. Nope.
Them already calculate how much time she has got to spend. So guess what? You take the fall, and guess what? We're going to try to see if we can get your house arrest.
And look here, and by the time she got caught and the case got through and iron out, she already spent time already, so she go home.
Yeah, time served, because 2 years already time served. So say, for example, 5 years, then a 3-year house arrest.
Yes, because I remember clearly them people from Mandeville Municipal Building was still $400 million. Then them get less than 2 years and all the things, my brother. So
yeah.
people. Yeah, man.
For $900,000.
Yep.
So don't be surprised that you hear them find her guilty and she had the whole arrest. Them already cook it up already. Yeah.
Well, it sees that marinate like 2 days before. 2 days before it cook up. Yes.
Exactly. Yes, the government would indirectly influence or advise a person of Usain Bolt's stature.
Yes.
To invest money in a company like SSL. Because one thing, especially over here, when a person is looking at that investment, they're looking at past events. And one thing that tell them past events is what you call a candlestick chart.
Mm-hmm.
What moves the candlestick chart, right, is when the big investors, the hedge funders, the Bear Stearns, the Berkshire Hathaways, those companies, and even government officials and government entities are investment, and they're putting large chunks of money, or they're selling large amount of stocks. That move the candlestick up or down.
Yes.
So what investors do, they follow the big investors, and that's how you invest. So if you see big investors put in a huge sum of money, like for example, the government put it up to the tune of 700 and something thousand, and government entities, of course you're gonna think to yourself that company is a reputable company to put your money in.
Of course.
So yes, indirectly they did invest. They did influence those decisions.
My brother, I'm thinking.
They did behind the scenes personally.
I'm thinking the same thing to my brother, because if me there foreigner, I may have a few dollars, right? I'm gonna say, boy, we look at yard and see what kind of, so we go up on the internet, we are search, we are doing research, right? And we are talk, we are listen to somebody we call friends, and we might get a scope, say, boy, the company, the prime minister investing, things go around in Jamaica, not stay quiet in Jamaica, Everything go around in Jamaica, right? And man, I think I say, boy, the prime minister putting money in it, if the prime minister putting money in a firm, brother, that's something I put my money in.
That's where you put your money. More to put to motherland and the world, them and the prime minister, every farmer. More to all of the big people I put their money. This is where I put my money. I not put it nowhere else.
So, fear our little tweet right there, or whatever she type, don't even make no sense. We say what you type right here in our tweet, it does not make any sense. Did you get advice or directive from government directly or indirectly? But maybe ask him, my brother. Is government supposed to give you advice to put money in an investment firm?
No, they're not supposed to give an advice. But it's their job to protect people, from companies who are not carrying out proper fiduciary duties.
Okay, then. Okay, what are they? So Usain Bolt was in the clear then, because the government had do business with this company. So him not nothing to worry about. And Andrew always have money in this company. So Usain Bolt is doing the right thing, right?
Yes, he's following the big people. But another thing, remember this SPX and SSL SSL went down about the same time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sam Bankman-Fried is in prison. He had to go to Capitol Hill. He must answer some question. He must answer to the law. Right now, nobody in the prison in SSL. Nobody. Remember, Sam Bankman-Fried is the founder, that's the CEO. You know.
Yes.
He was culpable for everything because guess what? A big company. So it has to, the accountability has to be from the top, come down.
Boy, you know, my brother, let me tell you something, you know, my brother. I don't know how you feel, you know. I say, from the day, I say, me feel a different breeze a blow. I say, me feel the breeze of change is coming. Me feel it, brother. As long as we out here, you guys in the comment section, the vlogger, social media warrior, keep on keeping on. Change will come, brother. Let them know so we don't have no more stomach for nothing like this. I can feel the shift coming. And this right here, this case, them go step in and want to load that crap in, my brother. I was saying about this, you know. They don't know the magnitude that it's an earthquake, yeah. Them don't.
Yeah, man. Proper documentary must be done on this type of case. And you saying both him need to sit down with 60 minutes.
60 minutes, tick, 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 tick. Yes.
Tick, 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 right?
Yes, my brother, enough love. Yeah, man. Yes, balance. People, call in the program and let me know how you feel about this Usain Bolt stuff. And the rest of people, them. Usain Bolt are the only person who have name, boy. Hold on. Let me resume back to Debbie, you there? Debbie, answer the phone. I know you watch the show. You hear me, I call you. Hello. Miss Jervis. She hang up. But anyway, people, now, as you can see, how things backfired. And this woman right here, as she places, because none of it no make no sense. So she put out there, you know, if you really look at it good, did you get advice or directive from government? You don't get advice or directive. You don't get advice or directive from government, people. You know, and
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, as you can see, what I'm going to Debbie, Miss Vanisha Phillips, she put her foot in her mouth and she blew up everything right now and caused the party more problem and Andrew owners. Talk truth.
Absolutely.
What she did it help the party or hurt them?
It absolutely hurt them. She's she had to send out girl, me say. She had to send out girl.
That thing where she put out there, it hurt more people than people. She got cause problem for her own party. Right now, Usain Bolt and the liar probably attack to the feds. Who knows? I don't lie. Me not call the feds. Me not done with them and I call the feds, man. Me not done talk with them.
All right, look here. My first call would be to them. Listen up. 12 million US dollars, you know. Yeah. US dollars.
American money.
That's American money, you know. That is American money.
Well, set the feds on it. They might come.
They got to get on it.
They might come and, but hold on there. And didn't the lawyer say the money was wired?
Yes, it was done by bank transfer.
Okay, so which part Usain Bolt there? When
bank transfer.
So if I'm guessing right, because I'm not sure, Usain Bolt probably was overseas when he wired the money to feed himself, straight wire.
Okay.
So
bank
what?
Transfer, wired. Okay, electronic transfer is not like say like the man say him they carry the money and I know scandal bag go put on no counter figure nobody for put in my account.
Hold on there, Debbie. Can let me play it again for the people and hear the lawyer because we have to play it again, people. This is Usain Bolt and me say me can feel. Let me ask a question, Debbie, before we play it. Can you feel a new breeze blowing in the country, Jamaica? Do you see change coming? Do you see things unraveling like vloggers and the people in the comment section? Do you think we're making any? Mm-hmm.
I always say, if I'm repeating your statement, you tell them the thief and the crook them say. Social media is here. Stop thief, stop tell lie, because everything you do and say is here for posterity.
Thank you. You remember that, huh? Yes, me tell them all the time.
Stop thief and stop tell lie, because social media is here. And then it's like them broke tick pushing at 8 years old and not hearing and not listen, because they figure, they can say something and then go back and pull it down and take it down. Hello? We have 1,000,001 people out here with computers in our hands that can screen record and screenshot and have it in our library.
Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. They are working at analog and a digital days now. You know that?
And we're in a digital age.
It's like a
Thank
tube.
you.
It's like a tube amps. Them a play tube amps where you put the fan on the back, blow them out. And steal on in a tree, tie up in a tree. Other than they fail to understand that things gone left and that's why I ask if you decide to be honest in the office, take on a cloth out. Don't even think about it. I don't care if a PNP under the pan or labor right. If you not plan to come in, come scrape, take on a cloth out.
Go outside.
Ah.
Usher yourself out.
Serious about my country. With a PNP and labor right, never 2x4 for anybody. Let's talk about the liar now, Debbie. Let's play a few minutes clip of the liar talking about Usain Bolt in football. Make you hear what I must say.
And we should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL.
Look at that.
So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there,
of course,
government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there,
influence.
They relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC, and therefore they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money.
I
you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there.
No.
You'd have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of demand that citizens make when they are not satisfied that a matter being investigated by various government entities is going as quickly as he would like it to go. He was not ascribing any political favor or political support or political condemnation. He was just demanding government action, which is common and is said by persons all over. When something happens,
so when you say
and
government,
they're not satisfied that it's being there too quickly.
So when you say government action, sir, what specifically, if anything, is Mr. Bolt requesting?
Okay, the matter is being investigated, and one person has been charged. That person could be described as a low-level employee or officer of the entity. It is more than curious that nobody else has been charged, and how can it be that not only Mr. Bolt's money, but all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity, and nobody is being called upon. Officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace. It's not someone took up a bag of money and walk out. Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
Hold on, Debbie. Let me say something here. I see Anna B put something, let me put it up because we're not playing a game at tonight, you know.
And we should understand.
Coming up, about to play that again. Now, Anna B plays up something up as I me kind of feel what she has saying, you know. Anna B says, sorry, we need an international business and finance lawyer immediately. This guy is not it.
So right. You are so right.
Look here, Debbie. Look here. But now I beat the brother, you know. But I believe.
He's too meek for this.
Yes.
You need a shark.
Yes. They walk over him. He needs a look white. They needs a white man tonight. Brings a white man. I said, them boy don't respect black man. Bring a white man tonight. That's why every Ross thing. Sorry, guys. Everything over. We say a white man go kick over the.
Shark, man.
Get you a, but you know, in America, them say get you a Jewish lawyer.
Good Jewish lawyer.
That's what I said in America. Get you a good Jewish lawyer. Look here, Usain Bolt are the best and the brightest. Bro, me not disrespect the lawyer. You me not say no. This is what the argument. Get to some good lawyer to work with the lawyer. Argument done. You know disrespect him, you know dash him way. Him have a lot of influence. Him have a lot of he needs a backup.
Yes, he need a consortium of lawyers,
yes,
attorneys, esquires.
Yes, he need a backup. So me not say a liar, not competent. I mean, there's no disrespect to this brother right here. So we have to respect our black. But remember who we are dealing with. From the Caribbean to Africa, our leaders don't respect nobody if they don't look like some other people, you know. So when we say he needs some other people to deal with their asses. Remember, Carlos, I tell you that. All right. If it's a white lawyer come down there and start ask questions, they might answer them. They ain't gonna F around.
And if the lawyer don't look like say him have sharp teeth and can take a chunk out of somebody's backside, them not pay them no mind.
They ain't paying no mind. They ain't paying no mind. So we can go and go sleep and go drink coffee.
Jewish lawyer, that's a shark now. Yeah. Then everybody ears perk up and then start pay attention. Well, see what happened was,
No, man. Oh, both, right now, I tell you, probably, let me tell you something. You're a law firm in America and all over the world are hungry to have Usain Bolt as a client. They will probably do it pro bono. I swear to God. They be, you know, something like me. I tell you. They have Usain Bolt and you know
that there's been several, if not hundreds, that have already contacted him trying to get to take his case.
Of course, just to have him name and the portfolio. Look here. It's not about the money, you know, for Bolt. It's just to have Bolt name and their portfolio and their roster. Say, we did work for Usain Bolt. That is a good people. I don't know if you know how big that is. For a lawyer, a law firm to say, oh, we did work for Usain Bolt, we did work for LeBron James, we did work for Kobe Bryant and Obama. People, this is good for law firm. I want you guys to know the level of what's going on. Jamaica don't respect Bolt because they do not know the level of Bolt. They don't know. They don't know, people.
If they can do this too, an icon, what would they do to little low-leaf tobacco like me and you?
Me and you.
If they can do this to Usain Bolt.
Such a name. Such a name. Eh? Such a name.
That is known everywhere on the planet.
You don't even have to say Usain, just say Bolt. Just say Bolt. You know Bolt? Argument done, you know? You know Bolt?
Done.
Argument done.
You mentioned Bolt and everybody started the lightning bolt sign.
Exactly. You know Bolt? Argument done. Remember me, I tell you that.
Name says stand up and do the lightning bolt sign what he is famous for.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know argument done. And if they can do that to an national, international hero like that, like him, what the hell would they do to me and you?
Me and you are no namer like you and I? Are you crazy?
When they done kick we in them green, dirty, smelly, frozen clocks to the curb.
No, man, both me not disrespect a liar. I would not disrespect this man. I don't know this man. He's a black man. I'm not disrespecting a liar. I will never do that. But I would believe the liar needs shore up. Shore up. You know, when you shore up a building, and you put more or an extra column. You need an extra column. May I tell you? Make sure you get a white man in this car. Both, may I tell you how Jamaica work. Listen to me good. Don't get another black man. Remember me, I tell you that. Get you a white man. Because these people still on the plantation, they only respect man with white and different complexion. I promise if I get a white man, things will happen. I promise if I get a white man, just get a white man. We can do international law, can go to Jamaica, go wipe up.
Partner with this attorney, yes.
I would get a white man. What?
You need a team. You need some extra backup. You need some extra backup because this is nonsense. 2 years the man sit down and a wait pandem. Sit down like him a roast breadfruit, the wait pandem for get off their ass and get his finances back in order and give me money back.
And I lie.
Them not understand and realize that them taking money out of a wife mouth and him putting in their mouth and in parents too, because he support his parents. I don't give a biscuit if it's 12 million or 120 million or $1.20. That's his money. He earned that.
People can buy a sock while some people can buy a sock while some other boy and over shares in an apartment complex. They pick them buy a 26-acre apartment. They buy how much acre land.
How much shares in an apartment complex who never had a damn job in a day in their life.
But Usain Bolt picnic can buy bull and bag juice. What is that one? I want people take everything. Not left enough. Just clear out everything like go screw you. Eh? No man. And the other people them want to Miss Ford. Miss Ford now the name, you know. Debbie, Miss Ford. If Usain Bolt, this show me, Debbie, if you have a case in a court, right? The client and the lawyer. And both the client and the lawyer in the media. What is going on in the court, Debbie? Remember, you know, the last case was what? Gagged. Yeah, yesterday, I'm telling you, say, there's a gag order on the court hearing, right? Don't want the people to know what I'm going, blah, blah, blah. Now, look on this court. If you have a case in a court, Agwan, you name Usain Bolt and Usain Bolt lawyer. And to see the two of them in the media make nice. What is going on with the case, people? Anybody know? Let's show you what going with the case.
Stuff their mouth with rags up, put what you call it, tape over their mouth. Or the stick heavy tape, the silver tape, man.
They're not getting justice. I believe that there's no justice there. I think the lawyer see what's going on and Usain and tell his client, say, look, they're about to shank you. I believe that I believe the lawyer tell him, say, they're about to shank you. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think. I think, are you a liar, you know? The lawyer gonna advise the client. And Usain Bolt say, boy, he's not gonna get nothing out of it. So if come on, come talk. Come remember, I refuse to talk. I can believe say the law is gonna work the way and the legal work. You understand me? What they find out say the man will keep the money gone and him who lose the money and how many other people not gonna get no money. That's why I'm saying in an interview, if I wanna hold him never expect things for work. So make we listen to Usain Bolt again. I hear how Usain Bolt speak and what him expect and never work. Make we hear Usain Bolt.
Conversation. You feel like them are doing enough for try to solve things?
Nah, brother. If personally, if they were doing enough, it would have reached a certain level already. It's been 2 years and we can't say, me can't come to you now and say, all right, you reach us, all right, we'll look up or we'll look down. It's not there no way. This is like almost at a stalemate, isn't it?
So when you say like Miss Panton, she's charged, she's sentenced, she served. Oh, she's not sentenced, but she's charged and about to serve jail time. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You see that somebody is being held responsible. Do you think that is the right person being held responsible?
So I tell you, all this money missing and one person know about it. One somebody can move around and nobody else don't know about it. In a big institution where it's supposed to be really regulated, right?
Have you seen
a
any?
whole of things move? And I like me alone. So you tell me, say, you run off an institution and you don't notice nothing go on. So not get audit or nothing happen or is the man say so. And clear this are going for years. And I like a 1 year thing.
Have you seen any of the principal individuals involved anywhere in
no, man, me not know. No. Personal wise, me not see nobody. Is the man say. And people me not get back my money. Don't stop. Cause me hear people say, "Oh, you say, your man, you say you that's I'm quiet." If you know who I am, no matter what I go on in my life, you know, I'm not say nothing about it.
Yeah.
And as the person just make it just flow through until it leave.
Yeah, as I said, the most you do, I like
exactly. I might say this is the most me ever talk about this.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but me I tell people, me not get back my money, people. So they stop see me and ask me, me not get back my money.
Is there any way, like, you probably think about suing? Like, and who you sue? Like, is there thoughts of suing?
So a whole lot of things floating around. Is a master, but at some point we have to figure out something and make a move. Because you can't just lose all of that stuff. So a whole part running hours that.
You know what I mean, bro? Like a whole part training hours.
It's ambassadorship time.
So you feel like any progress is you feel like no progress?
No form of communication.
No, you communicate because we do have a lawyer looking, but so you communicate, but it get nowhere where you can say, all right, yeah, man, I'm happy with in the direction it's going.
Right.
You understand? So, I'm not happy, but some of it happen, some fixing have to go on, isn't it?
Were you hesitant to really speak your mind publicly because of
Brand
Jamaica and how you've been uplifting the brand over the years?
I have avoided, like, remember I said, because of who I am, you know. It's a lot of international people have called and said, do you want to speak on my house? I said, no, man, in time. Even when I do things, I tell you, we cannot speak about this.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if me start speaking, I hurt Jamaica a lot. Because now it come down and everybody has to look and I say, Jaja, so I try to avoid that as much over the 2 years. But I see now, when I can say it and feel good and say, you know what? Ray, but now at some point I have to start say something.
Yeah.
Because I not see nothing. Clearly, it look like I'm apply some pressure.
Right.
Or do something or start make a whole lot of questions being asked. I don't get back nothing.
Do you somewhat feel betrayed?
Yeah, it better.
By Jamaica in a sense.
You can't, it's not the country, I can't argue. It's just, for no say, the people who have do this can actually do this. Is the man say?
Yeah.
And just so. Because I get a whole lot of support from, I guess the regular people that really are cuss and say, yo, give out them money and the rest. So that's why as I said, that's why I hold back. I say, you know, I get the support from the people. Them. So let me see if that is going to be enough pressure for them. So, you know what? I go try to figure out something and try to help him out. But nothing go on. So at some time I have to speak and say, big man, I need back my money.
Yeah.
You understand?
But you know what's so funny? Pantan never, she listed out the people then that she defrauded, but you're
Debbie, Mrs. Somebody put that master one on the Debbie. Mastermind write something. JC, Bolt needs a white US lawyer with his Jamaican lawyer and everything changed. Then the case would go international. I agree with that. I see several comments in the comment section said this lawyer is one of the best lawyers in Jamaica. Yes, that's what I see. So give respect where you respect due. Like I said, I love my own people. And trust me, you understand me? But listen to my people program. I want you guys to understand. When you go in a Jamaican establishment and you're black, then deal with it different. You're Indian, you're up front, in the line, and you next to be served, and a white man go in there. They pass over you and start serve the white man. When you go to Jamaica, it's the same thing. You see that as Jamaican, as you go to this tourist resort, when we go back and we start sitting up front and we see how tourists is served and how the whole thing work, we realize that they will put you behind and serve a white man before you, even if you are there before him. In our culture, you understand me? How a black man will deal with it with a good establishment, they deal with the white man different. You understand me? So therefore, you have to understand your people, them history and the culture, or them stupid, we're brainwashed. So therefore, give them what they want. What you want? Caesar, get a white Caesar, and everything changed like mastermind, I say. I don't like me to tell you, know, international. Give them daddy. They don't want them daddy, man. Get them daddy, give them.
Yeah, man. It need me say, this lawyer needs some help.
Back it in, yes.
Some help.
Yes.
It needs some backing. It needs somebody with some long yai teeth. When they grin, you see the yai teeth, you know, so they're going to take a chunk out of somebody's backside.
Yes. But
they need that. Definitely need that. And the fact that me say a US dollar the junker them teeth, they need an international lawyer.
But boy, no one can go on. They know what can go on. Based on what remember him lawyer, a lawyer know the depth of this thing, you know. The lawyer know exactly that hell can break loose.
And he can only say but so much.
And I'm surprised at the arrogance of the government, knowing that shit can go south real fast if
real quick.
You know, I'm surprised at their arrogance for even sending out that. I really, that's real arrogance.
Yep.
That's real arrogance. Me, they gonna reach out to Usain Bolt and me, they gonna talk to him. Nobody in the government not big enough to go talk to Usain Bolt and him lie all these years. Nobody in the government
is protecting. He was protecting the reputation of Jamaica by not coming out and balling also on a teeth and three finger Sam John Crown give me back my money because he's not like that. And he is a countryman, he's a patriot. And him just sit on there, hold on the wait, so them go and fix this and give back the man in money. And the dirty dog them just make it run off. And this old bulldog in a lipstick, she talk about she ready for prosecute. Just prosecute what and who? Ready for prosecute what and who? Where the broke up crackery man there? What bamboozle Gina and Panton to take the turn scapegoat for them? Where him there?
No clue.
Him for him near and not call up in this.
Says you ready?
The woman come out and say that him, Croskery, coerced her into taking the fall for them. God know what him promised her. She take the fall for them. And when the promise supposed to come true and it not come true and she there prison, she ball out and nobody turned the black of their eye. They say, wait, hold on. What you say?
Nobody, man.
No, sir.
That's the thing with me I watch.
No,
if me and you, Debbie, go for a robbery and you there jail, get caught, and I say, Debbie, make her take care of everything, you know, so I'm gonna rub a little sentence here. And at any time I thought it, this I say, you know what, sentence so hard, you know, and Carlos, he say, I'm gonna take care of my family. And my family now take care of him, say, I put him from my book from me there and go one time I see him. And you know what? I put the plug in and I alone do it. I call it. Yo, investigators, want to talk to somebody. You know, say Carlos out there and me alone they go there. Yes, and me accomplice and Ray. You think them just gonna
details?
She gave details because she even said she was induced. So nobody want to know what they promised her. Nobody want to know what they promised her, and nobody know what they promised her. Let me ask you, if she come out with that and say she was induced, you want to say investigate and talk to her and ask her a few questions already?
Hello, that's what I'm saying. Where the hell are these investigators to come in and do a clean sweep and say, hold on, come let me talk to you. I want to talk to you. You come and you say so and so, and you say, you crackery. Bamboozle you into taking the fall. Okay, how it go? How it start? When did it start? What happened? What did you do? And what did he say? And what did you say? Nobody, not a living soul.
Like we're stupid.
Jamaica justice system is Jesus.
Right our face. Right our face, you know, Debbie. Right our face, you know.
They coming like foul shit under foul code. That's what the Jamaican justice system coming like.
And right.
It only work for the elites and the uptowners. It don't work for the lowland bottom leaf tobacco people them and the poor youth them. It don't.
I dead man. And police lift him, the same police were dead you. Put in throw in a jeep and pick up and go with it.
Boy, I'm telling you. No star.
I want to a wicked time in our history right now. I want people to understand, you know, this is almost like slavery again. Think about all the police about to cut the youth them. The same police were dirty. Can't put you in the pickup truck and go with you. Lift you up himself. There's no crime scene investigators. Nothing. Can you like it for the plantation? Think about the life of us.
There is no ambulance for come because here in Mercer, when there's any kind of shooting, any kind of incident, whether it police or otherwise, police are come, fire truck are come, ambulance are come. When you call the emergency 911 number up here, when they answer them, say, do you need police, fire, or rescue? And you tell them what is going on, them still send police, fire, and ambulance come at the scene. Accidents. Car accident. Look at the car accident what killed them what they got school the other day.
Yeah, when the transport authority run them down.
No ambulance for come with no trained EMT for come help.
No,
the people them pick you what they got school.
People have to lift you up, grab your foot in your hand. Could I mash up more, you know, Debbie? Throw in the back of a pickup truck or a car who want to carry to the hospital. That's how we got hospital people. That's how nobody to resuscitate you.
In any accident, they can have spinal injury. You're not supposed to lift them up by their hand and their foot.
But look,
you're supposed to secure their spine and their neck.
But with Jamaican people,
backboard and neck brace.
But Debbie, in Jamaica, look, if the people them were past don't help, who are gonna help them? Talk truth. If the people are past don't stop and help, who are gonna help them? So that's it's our love to help. You know, I don't understand. It's dangerous because you can make them have more. You can hurt them more by lifting up their foot and them hand that way. You understand me? Not without a flat board. But who else are come, Debbie?
They could have spinal injury. They could have spinal injury, and you lifting them up the way you lift them up without securing them, the spine or the
dangerous. You just hook me up more and hurt them more.
Immediately, they can die immediately from injuries like that.
Your foot in your hand, the man if you buy a foot in your hand, think about it, they have spinal injury. Just think about it. Where should we move on a flat board? I want Jamaican people to understand it. You should come on a flat board when the EMT come, then put something on the neck and secure your neck so your neck don't move.
Yes.
Remember, I know.
Neck. And put you on a backboard and secure you on the backboard, strap you down so you don't move.
And look, what we doing at Jamaica? Hand and foot, help me. Your neck gone where it's supposed to go, and your neck supposed to secure, you know. Who care about life in Jamaica? Who care about life? Jesus. Pick up truck you gone now. And like I say, I put Jamaican people to stop and help when I know nothing about no EMT, and nothing about to resuscitate people, and nothing about no CPR, when I know nothing. We just pass by, see an accident, and see the need to help. And the love in our heart, we're gonna lift you up, we're gonna put you in something. Good God.
Yep. Mighty God. Me not understand boy. And you have the people and the blasted people them green eye, orange eye, people them they were just die-hearted and don't see all of these things that are not right. They can't see it till it reaches their doorstep. Till it reaches them doorstep, then them come the ball out and want everybody to come ball out with them to help make big noise. Hello, when it was happening to Miss Mattison down the road, you know her son. The son grew up in the community with few pitney them. When it was happening to her son, nothing.
Yeah. Let me make
But
us.
when no noise making, no nothing. But when it happened to reach at your doorstep now, and it happened to your son or your daughter or your grandson, all of a sudden you ball out, everybody you ball out and what? Everybody in the community to come ball out with them.
That's right. No, Debbie, at this crossroad right now, make it the right turn. Make the right turn. Make we go down that road there. Now, I know you've been seeing what's going on in the news regarding the social housing program and the social indigenous housing program and support and so on. Based on the premises response and Desmond McKenzie's response, did you hear them both?
I heard them both. I did a live on them today.
Okay, no. My question is this: did that satisfy your appetite for understanding?
No, because none of them have come and said and explain or give an explanation, a correct and satisfying explanation as far as I'm concerned. If it's okay, if it's two separate programs, say it's two separate programs. And explain why one of the programs is the person have to have land to build a house on. And you lose the land once the government build house on your land. You lose the land. And why? Explain how come the other one that you need land on according to the Dirty Conjure, you need land and then build a house on the land, and the house and the land becomes yours. But the way Deadman McKenzie explained for him program, you need land to build house on. If you're an indigent person, how an indigent person have land, I don't know. But anyway, if you are an indigent person and you're deemed indigent, you go and get them government go and build a house for you, but in order for them to do that, you need your own personal land. You have to have the title and the deed for your land. Them go and check it out and make sure say you are the owner of said land. Them go and check the land and make sure it's fix it, clean it, clear it, and fix it to make sure it is buildable. And then when they build a house on your land, then essentially, listen now, them essentially lending you the house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Them are going to lend you the house till you're dead. And then once you're dead, the house revert back to government. Still on your land, you know. Still on your land. How the money for the land go? You cannot, the indigent house, you cannot will it to anybody. You cannot hand it down to any family members. You can't sell it. You can't rent it. You cannot add to it. But you did. And the house is given to another individual who is deemed indigent. The same house where you live in, I know. You get the house, you indigent, you should produce your land, then build the house for you on your land. You live in the house till you're dead. The house is now given to another indigent person, another person who is deemed indigent, to move into this house that is on your land, but them don't have to come up with land. You understand what I'm saying? It's classic case of land thieving.
Yeah, well, look at Debbie. Me need explanation in so many areas. You know, like the second person coming, them not have no land because see on the screen there, you generally cannot be qualified for the social housing program or the indigent housing program if you don't have land. So if you cannot be qualified, what gonna qualify the second person after you die?
Thank you. That's my question. How come the second person that's moving into the house, the indigent house, after you pass away, how come them don't have to come up with land?
Is the second person really an indigent person, or they want to take it over some big boy, build up some apartment complex, or they must sell it?
Hello. That's the reason why them a come once a month to come check on you and check on the house. They want to make sure, because if you notice, the indigent people that are getting indigent houses are mostly elderly people.
Very old. Very old.
Mostly elderly people, so them have to come every month to come check to make sure you're still alive.
Hold on, people. Let me show something. Hold on, Debbie.
New social housing program, giving hope to the poor, transforming lives, transforming houses, from this to this, building a better Jamaica.
This balloon and this nonsense, I think we're stupid. You never know, so I check.
Right.
This balloon and this ribbon and this big old ass scissors. Who want to look at indigent house like we're stupid. I want to look at social. Yo, I would think the answer I say no. Because the fact that we already have a social housing program and indigent program under Ministry of Local Government, and such man going to take up it on them head. We go create one of them office. It don't look good enough.
It absolutely does not. And then man Mackenzie come out, they go find old Stiffy Hughes program that talk crap about ally them. I tell him never say nobody to take nobody land. Hello, sir. It came out of your mouth. Let's say them have to have land in order to qualify. That is one of the criteria to qualify for indigent housing.
It is mandatory, Debbie.
You must have land. You must have land. And the man said you have to prove that the land belongs to you because you have that paperwork, title and deed to the land. And them go and check it out and make sure say you are the rightful owner of the land before them build house for you on your land. But then in turn around and then say you can't sell the house, you can't hand it down to any relative, you can't rent the house. When you live there and pass on it, none of those activities can happen because the government come back in and take over the house and give it to somebody else who is deemed indigent. But them not have the second person. He don't say nothing about the second person will have to have land, So what is he doing? What are they doing? Collecting land and just recycling residents of these indigent houses?
I think we don't.
Miss Matty dead. Okay, Miss Matty dead. Here comes Miss Lurleen. Miss Lurleen need a house. But here, go in a Miss Matty old house. Where your land there?
Miss Matty old.
Paper for me land here, sir. It don't a retreat. Okay, all right. Me take the paper for your land.
No, none of it made no sense.
You build an indigent house for Miss Lurleen land.
But look at the problem is, Debbie. Me see. Well, when Mackenzie was in his noisy session, I know him there, I met that nice. Him say, well, boy, we're not taking a house because we build the house on government land and those houses are the government house. So blah, blah, blah. No, that is like projects. We understand that. He might try to confuse the crowd and that is my problem, I want to understand me have a serious problem with these people because they to me, they are being deceptive. That's what I believe. Right? Because right? The man I say is them talking about when they build it on government land. That's what I'm saying now. When they build it on government and it's almost like a project. You know what project is over here, so Debbie? It's like you can't own project, right? So no, I'm gonna tell all this kind of goddamn lie and all this bullshit, but they're not coming with the reality. No. So Debbie, let me take this call real quick. Hold on there. Let me take this call. Don't move.
All right.
Rude boy, what going? Where then? How are the penny grease going on? Yeah. People. May I give a Debbie? People, what we're talking to Debbie about is that Wagwan, your life. Talk to me. Me and Debbie and Nine they was here and talk to me.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're live. Everybody I hear too.
I think this thing boy need a liar, man.
You think them say the liar the best liar in Jamaica? We asked, tell me Wagwan.
Who?
Them say the liar that one of the best liar in Jamaica.
He need help. He need help.
That's a good argument, not true.
He can't manage. The man don't can't manage a case.
That case I need help. Me not give him help, you know.
Yeah. You say, boy, I know you're listening. That brother, you need help. Your liar need help, man. Boy, this you can't get no lower on this, bro. This a history. Carlos, a history, Carlos.
Mister.
The man like a dog. Like a little boy. Like a him borrow the people their money, I him feed the people their money.
He bad, man. He bad. He bad. Look here. Hey, look here. You see them favorite radio station come out with a bunch of lies, say the money never reached there. How they feel now? That's what I say. Me say as of today, me not mention to nothing about them radio station. Me not call them name. Me not read them news to me people. Me not disseminate now.
You know why? Because them Mr. report.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Report, bro. Why? DBP. They come up with our prison. They say that they come up with our prison.
Me ask her a long time, you know. Me say DPP, you come back with our prison? You come back with our prison? Talk to me.
Documents you get. And now you want to proceed with case.
Sure.
What are you talking about? You want to take the documents then? Only one person see it?
Look here. Hold on. One person? No, look here. Remember I read a report the other day for you guys that they promised, I think it was after the first or the second hearing by Ms. Pantan. They said by the next court hearing of Ms. Pantan, we're going to hear about more arrests. We are waiting, and I know we can't hear at 2025 now.
I know you want to proceed with one person. That one person.
Miss Pantan, you think Miss Pantan can move on all the money? Both lawyers make the argument. There's no way.
There's no way. She is not that brilliant. Could not possibly be that brilliant.
Nah, man. Check that.
Why is it that only the Prime Minister get back money from SSL? I would never see the Prime Minister invest in SSL. Why the Prime Minister get money from SSL? I would never see the Prime Minister invest in SSL. Why?
I have no clue for that, Debbie. You have no clue how the Prime Minister alone get money from SSL. And I'm just saying.
Me say, hear me say, the man get insider trading information. He had to have lost some of his investment. And when them tell him say SSL going belly up, in going and scrape out as much money as he can get in hands on, and I can guarantee you a lot of that money was Usain Bolt's money. Wrap up in a
One of the Debbie said some while ago where you kind of ring and bell in my ear say, you have to have lost some of
his investment money, yes.
So that's ring that the sign of something not right.
Right.
Some of it move. It makes sense, Mr. Gray. This is why I go, hey, whoa, me mama.
Him with fee money invested in the stocks go up and down, you lose money, you earn money, you lose money, you earn money. No way on God's green earth this man can tell me, say, all of his investment money was all profitable during the time he had his money in SSN.
Do you think the Prime Minister is supposed to be on your ballot for this election? Question asked. Do you think the Prime Minister should be on the ballot running for general election?
I don't think the Prime Minister should be an
Hell no. A big hell no. First of all, all this crookedness and corruption what him name a call pan. Why is he not out of office and in a prison cell? All of he cannot declare his there's no statutory declaration. He can't tell nobody where him get all of him riches from. He cannot justify and verify his money, his riches versus his salary, right? And his air quotes investment. They don't match. His assets and liabilities don't match up. He have too much money according to his salary. He can't justify it. That's why his declarations have not been certified. Because I want to tell the people themselves, a thief in thief the money.
Going 4 years.
4 years. Yeah.
Andrew is supposed to step down, man. Andrew is supposed to resign.
This ninja got to go.
Andrew is supposed to step down, man. We deserve better, man. No, like seriously. No, man. No, like seriously. This is not good for the country. I mean, this is not good. Why, in the election season, what a rash we do see the Malteser.
These damn peace.
Yeah,
well,
there's a lot more to reveal, man. Just start.
Hold on, it does start, but hold on now. Let me tell you something, and listen to me carefully on this platform. You see, I want the threads to start unravel. And anyway, the threads unravel at, I don't care. Keep pulling. And if the threads go up on the PNP side, keep pulling. If they go up on the Labour side, keep pulling. And when the threads go, I want it to keep pulling.
Keep pulling. Unravel all of it.
Culture have to be clean.
Make Breeze blow up all of them shimmies and show them frilly baggy. This has got to stop. And let me tell you something again. I keep telling people, I beg of you, please, please, my Jamaican people, go out and register yourselves to vote.
Let me say something real quick.
Don't sit down and wait for nothing.
Oh, great, gone. No, hold on, Debbie. You know that thing about Jamaican people? Did you know, say, we don't use corruption really don't have any effect on the way we vote? And it's sad.
It really is.
No, Jamaicans in a wall, we as a people, it no matter how we MP corrupt, we no business. Do you know that?
Yeah. Because look, okay, look at the illicit 7 or the illicit 8. How come we don't know who they are yet? And we're coming up on an election in a matter of months. And we are going to vote for them to put the crooked criminal them back in the office. How come we don't know who the rest of the illicit enriching parliamentarians are? How come we don't know that? What's the big secret?
Because we are punk, we are idiot, we are fool. Nobody has no respect for we. You know, we are the servant. The boss. It's not like the other way around. We are the boss and them are the servant that we pay them salary. No respect for the people. Eh? Think about that. Coming up to election, they have man walk around with a load up mouth on microphone and a ray to vote them back in. You see so much taxpayers' money given to them to go clean drains and fix roads and all that of stuff in the millions of dollars gone to some illicit criminals, allegedly thieves. And look here, man. You're right, Debbie, on that note.
I tell you. We don't know who the illicit 7 or 8 are. The Prime Minister's statutory declarations cannot be certified for 4 years now. All kind of crookedness and corruption are gone. And people just going with the flow. No, you can't do that, man. You cannot do that. This man have Jamaica at the precipice. All him need to do is just push it, take your index finger and just tap. and off into the Caribbean Sea we go. And people just go on like say, I saw the thing said. If I hear one more person say, I saw the thing said, I am going to lose my shit.
I mean, I like that, you know, because today I was reasoning with a young Jamaican young man, and he might tell me, say, boy, him not like when Jamaicans say Jamaica and America. We will stoop to say, boy, we don't deserve the same pay like America for doing the same job. And it's like it's not like it sounds like so we're not equal as a human being. And he's right. He's right. I don't believe that a call center should be in America paying $12 per hour, 15 per hour, even 20. But when you go to Jamaica, how much are you paying per hour? What the cloth are going on, so? I don't think that should happen. I don't think that. I don't think that the hotel should have like the Hilton Hotel. We have that at Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm. Got the Hilton, the Marriott, all of them.
So you pay Jamaicans different price, but when you come up foreign, it's different. Why? Can anybody tell me why? Well, we want to save some money, you know, we have to save some money.
No,
okay,
that's crap. That's crap. The people them still have to live. How are you going to expect somebody to live off of $5 an hour? Doing this in Jamaica, doing the same job that the people up here in the hotel doing the same job, making upwards of $15 an hour and up, $15, $20, $25 an hour and up. Them doing the same job as Jane Brown is doing in Fort Lauderdale, Marriott, the same Mary Jane down at Jamaica is doing the same job at the Montego Bay Marriott. Why them cannot get the same comparable salary? Well, them not, the people in Jamaica don't have house for living, a house for pay for, food, grocery for buy, light bill for pay for.
Hold on it, Debbie. You know why all of that is a brainwash? Is a hell of a thing.
Jesus.
That is a way to maintain the third world mentality. We are third world. We deserve $2 an hour. Look
That's
at that.
Madness.
We as a people.
Absolute madness.
Mr. Brainwash is a hell of a thing that Jamaican people believe they do not deserve the same salary like what people are getting in America. If we are getting that, we gone back home, you know? No, we gone back home.
Most definitely.
If we was getting $10 an hour, look at Debbie, look at $10 an hour. Look on it. No Jamaican listen me right now. Listen me carefully. If most Jamaicans was getting $10 an hour, how much are we gone home? They asked us, remember, people, remember, you know, upper foreign, we don't subscribe to $10 an hour. That is below the belt of foreign. Listen, Debbie, if Jamaicans were being paid $10 an hour, listen, if we gone home, gone work for that, Jamaica, we are fighting Jamaica.
Yes,
$10 in our country. $10 an hour US. I want to hear you, say people. And that is nothing apparent.
And that would translate into 64,000 Jamaican dollars a week.
Think about that. Think about that. Why we can't get that? Give me just $10 an hour, man. We can't,
just the bare minimum of 10.
People don't understand what I'm going on now. People are foreign. We over here, so we don't work $10 an hour. We don't want them type of job there. Them the type of job there a waste of time. We don't have people who don't have no paperwork. See what I said? So
and even that, even if you don't have no paperwork, you still have bills to pay.
That's right. So that's the hard task. So people subscribe, even people who don't have paperwork over here, they may have a good job. They must subscribe to better job, well-paid job. But listen to this. Me say all of that to say this. If them boy will come to Jamaica, come work on a hotel out there and pay on $10 an hour, me say me I come home, come spread bed for $10 an hour.
Okay, all right.
Good money in my country, and I can work. I'm there in Jamaica. You me say Jamaica, me say me I come down and come fight to the $10.
All right.
Look at that. Why can't my people get at least $10 an hour? Well, a Jamaican man, no can't compare Jamaica. Everything no one compare Jamaica to America. Even the slave for the plantation, I tell you that, Debbie.
Them a come talk about Jamaica first world country and superpower my toenail. Why superpower now pay people more than $2 an hour? $2. That can't even buy a flipping candy bar. $2?
Man work all over Jamaica for $2 US. Think about it. Unless people just work less. As nonsense people. Me say $10, me I say $10. Change everything. Change everything because they might work a hotel over here so they now get $10 an hour. We could start somewhere. Don't tell me say, well, I don't have the money. Well, the company don't have the money. They gotta check. They gotta to stay in business. We gotta pay you $2 an hour. But then I think about that overseas. And listen to this. It was cheaper to build a hotel in Jamaica.
Yes.
To build a hotel in Jamaica, you don't need a union. To build it in America, it's all union job. You can't walk
all union, honey. You can't go on no construction site without union members up there.
That's
a
right.
Joke. And then when you know them up pay the people them the little pittance. Don't come talk about say if we raise your salary and give you more money, then we're going to have to pass that on to the consumer. Pass on my backside. You are making money hand over fist. Hand over fist from everybody will come use your hotel and stay at your hotel. You're making money hand over fist from them.
But look at this.
You should pass on some of that profit to your workers to keep them happy.
Glennox Smith said Jamaicans are working 2 hours for 1 cup of coffee. Blood clean. When I think about it, look on that. That's serious, you know.
Oh my God.
That's serious, you know. 2 hours to 1 cup of coffee, Glennis. Jesus God.
No, sir. That's a wickedness. Wickedness.
That's
I'm
bad.
say.
That really make you take a pause. Glennox rather. That really make you take a pause and really see the abuse of my people. And they have the same hotel chain of foreign. They come on Jamaica, them it is reduced to Jamaican salary. Jano.
And then according to Real Sweet, you talk about no tip.
No tip.
You come in as a guest and you can't tip your server, your waiter, your room service person, your housekeeping. They can't talk all the crap they want, you know, because anytime you go anyway, first and foremost, me find out, like if you go to a restaurant and, you know, they don't add the gratuity to your bill and you give the wait staff your tip. First question out of my mouth is, do you guys share tip or the tip that you get is yours individually? Because anyhow them say them sharing tip, you know. Me not put no tip on the bill. Me not put no tip on the table. Me I go call them say, hey, come here, me want something to tell you. And me I roll up them tip in my hand and me I go shake their hand and put them tip in their hand.
It's bad, you know, when you look on Jamaican people, that's the way always survive.
Jesus.
Them think so if survive. But with a third world country, you can give them that. Don't worry. Jamaicans will be happy with that.
And that is all negotiated by the government.
Thank you.
That is all negotiated by the government.
Let me ask you a question there. What is wrong if a company will come from overseas, like a hotel chain, pay Jamaican $10 an hour?
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Because they're going to make money hand over fist and profit out their backside.
What is wrong?
Profit out the ass, and they need to share pay the people a decent livable wage.
Shit not right. It's like that's how we say people. Them boy I work with other people to keep it down. You know, see it? We don't have no value, we don't have no worth. $2 an hour. That's cheap ass hoe. $2 hoe. That's what we are. $2 hoe. We are $2 hoe. Everybody else I get what 17, 20 odd. Did I talk to a lady when I did a video like this, and she called me. When she tell me about the amount of money she make from a hotel chain where them have a Jamaica and have the same chain over here. So she said, Carlos, me not leaving, me gonna retire from this job. People, I swear, the lady make bank working in a hotel or in a New York. And that lady called me and tell me because I was on video like this. She a Jamaican woman. So she feels to call me and tell me, say almost she make half the year, she call me and tell me the amount of money she make, you know. Plus tip, you know. Tip. But when you're in Jamaica, you make $2 an hour.
$2 an hour and you can't collect tip.
Me say to blood clean. If I know some of that, me say them boy, make other people I use them. Or them I do it. Them I hurt me. Keep in the poverty. So when they come every 4 and 5 years, it's going to give a piece of bone. We come out and go at them and do the most and support them. So we see the poverty to keep them rich.
Engineered hardship, my dear, according like you say, engineered hardship. They don't give a damn about the citizens of Jamaica. Government don't care. They don't give a shit.
No, so them now
Wickedness all around. All them care about is to fatten up them pocket, grow them belly big, and make their neck fat. But then on the neck no more, them just big old bobbleheads sit on their shoulder.
Let me touch on one more subject with you, Debbie.
Yeah.
While we got you here. The USAID money.
No, Jesus.
Well, come on, Jamaica to spread batiology.
The 1.5 million US dollars?
That's correct. Now, yesterday, see me, I did a video about the Gully Queen, them, right?
Yeah.
25 men in the gully. And that video is not brand new. So I don't know if there are more men in the gully, maybe 50 or more. I don't know. I have no clue. But at the time of the video, the guy said it was 25 of them living in the gully, no address, no name, nothing at all. That is dangerous. That is dangerous right there. There are cases where we hear a gully queen come out of gully and rob people. A matter of fact, I hear cases where people get gripped. Man get gripped by a gully queen. I swear I heard that. Heard that. Yes, I've seen that where man get gripped by a gully queen. So if you have someone in a man gully, them have no name, them have no address. I mean, who you gonna look for when a man violates you?
Right.
But however, you got millions come from USAID. When you convert that to Jamaican dollars, yeah, you have 1.5 US dollars. When you convert that to Jamaican dollars, it go a far way. But how come I don't see where the money go towards the pride community in Jamaica? Where do you think the money go, Debbie?
In the dirty crooked politician them pocket and them bank account. Because you notice everybody else all over the world talking about how much money Jamaica was given, right, from USAID. But you hear nobody in the Jamaica government mention that money. You do not hear.
Nobody in Jamaica talk about it. Nigel Clark don't talk about it.
Nope.
So to me, it was a private slush fund for them.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I said. Fatten up them bank account, give them big neck and big belly. That nobody in Jamaica talk about that.
So just thinking about this, can you imagine how much other money Jamaica get from all of other places?
Right. Okay. What we don't know about.
Because we never know about the USAID money to go towards the batty man, them to study batiology in Jamaica. But the gully queen, them too poor. I'm Miss Matty's son. Sleep in a gully. When government could have put roof over them head, take more to
look at the whole
make it more safer.
Look at the apartment building that a lot of them were staying in. Then kick them out of the building and demolish the building. Now you tell me what friggin' sense does that make? And you don't have nowhere else to put them.
Well, you know, some Jamaica, that building probably owned by somebody, basically what I'm seeing, like owned by somebody private. I know Jamaica State. No Batman not see them a building.
Okay, that's fine.
No one Batman see them a building, we mash it down.
That's fine. But Jesus Christ, the government get in Jamaica money $240 million to take care of and see to people of the LGBTQ community. Go find, you only have whole heap of land on the thief from people. Whole heap of land on St. Thomas. What thief from people? They could have go build housing scheme down there or apartment building. They could have go build housing scheme down a taxpayer land in a St. Thomas or the dirty old black spot thief. They could have go build housing scheme down there for the LGBTQ community and other places, other parishes too. Don't just concentrate them in one area. They could do the same thing in other parishes too. But then take the money and nyam it.
When the guy them say,
Pop in them pocket.
When a young man say in an interview that them have young gay men in Montego Bay and Ocherius as well living underground.
Yes.
Like
yes.
So they have to run away. Because think about the life they're living now. I want people to understand. The family found out that they are gay, some of them. They run them away. They run them out of their home and they have to run away from the community and they have to find somewhere to hide. Right?
Yes.
Living underground. In the gully to be exact. Right? So now, and them stick together and them have them machete and them knife and something. Like me, I listen, one of the guys said that if animal, them have to look up animal will come to bite them up. What in the gully? I'm sure all kind of sit walking in the gully.
Of course.
A gully that
And all kind of garbage and dirty water and sewage water and just contaminated things run through there. How is that? How is that healthy?
And them in a New Kingston. New Kingston.
Jesus.
You know there? New Kingston. So who see them? Everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody knows them there. New Kingston them there. So straight man rob Batman money. How that go?
Jesus have mercy. I guess them take that $1.5 million as them pay off for implementing the Samoa agreement.
That's a different money. That was a total different money.
That certainly was.
That money, I don't know where that go either.
Okay, at that man just I gotta ask you, say, where that the money there? Where that money went?
That's why I always say, well, my body sell out. You know, tell me back to my back road last time, go use me. Where my body money there? Now me been used up. When I sell out my body. Where my body money there? Samoa agreement money. When I sign up my pay them body, you know? Where the money there? That we don't know, people. My God. My God. They went to Canada, Debbie, and they go sign some other documents.
Yes.
To have them Canadian come and Jamaica come teach with gender neutrality.
Yes. Yes.
Money to sign that with Babsy.
Yes.
Remember? What I'm telling them? What to batty money? I will money market up a batty money.
The amount of money that Jamaica has gotten. When me say money what they getting, I mean say money where they go somewhere go borrow, like them borrow money from IMF or wherever. Me talk about money what they get from all over the world. And 95 or 96% of the money will come at Jamaica to help Jamaica people and help the country build up the country. Gone in a crooked politician pocket, and we don't hear a pen about it. We don't hear a peep about it. Why you think Andrew so rich and him a fight the Integrity Commission? Why you think him a carry the Integrity Commission got court for then take out the clause out of Jesus Christ? Yeah.
You know, when you can't win the Integrity Commission. They're tough.
No. No.
Have you ever seen them lose anything? Maybe show me. You ever seen lost anything?
No.
All right.
Let me say, the man come the dirty conjure, come make nice vote. Leave the why call them the anti-corruption agencies alone. Let them do their job, sir. Why you don't take your own damn advice? We have them got court for.
Well, I'm hear the Prime Minister saying 2019. Such a nice guy.
Leave this stage without saying to you that corruption is not an issue that occupies the front of my mind. I couldn't leave here today and say to you that we still need to tighten up on the new anti-corruption systems and framework that is in place. In a sense, if you were to compare Jamaica to all the other countries in the Caribbean, our framework for anti-corruption would be the most advanced. It is not for want of putting in the legislative and institutional processes. They are there. But you have to bear in mind that we are also very new on the scale of dealing with anti-corruption issues. So there is a learning curve that we are going through. What is important is that the government supports the development of the institution so it can accelerate very quickly on that learning curve and provide the resources so that they can move very quickly on the learning curve, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs.
Talk up the thing, Andrew. Take your own advice, Andrew.
Oi. Hey, guys. We don't know how to go with the privacy. Debbie, can you look on the screen? Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
Look, I'm going to show you something, people. I'm going to show you the privacy. I'm going to show you the privacy. Instead, I'm prepared for Mark Golding. Take a look.
Boy, Falafel dead. Lord Jesus.
People, look at people. The private side. Instead of preparing for Mark Golding, look at people.
England tapping kuya again Sunday.
Guys.
If I got popping crutches. Oh my God.
No, sir.
Mercy. Boy. Wait. Maybe that's why when them go the opening ceremonies of Parliament the other day, even I walk and tip.
No, sir. No, sir.
Boy. And this is a remember my belly bottom. Oh my God.
No, sir. So I say I prepare for God person.
Yeah.
Look at one more time, man. Hold on. Guys, when I say private side dangerous, I don't know. Watch it. Yeah. You don't know if it kick.
Good. He kicks like a girl. He kicks like a girl.
Yeah, man. Yes. No, don't even say like a girl. Can't trust me. Yes,
well,
you know, if you back them up in a ring, you know.
Not true. That is very true.
Yeah, some female when you drop dead when we see them, you know. So we fight. So then we ever kick there as a prime minister. What is that? What is that? What is that? Can't take over Mark Gold. Mark Gold, one big man. You have to look him harder.
May I tell you, Michael Cole is saying practicing for federal prison. Yes, Michael. Most definitely. Yeah, my practice up.
No, sir. No, sir. And let me go private. Hey, give private some credit. Hey, Mark Golden, I need more force than that, bro. That's enough force. That can't take no Mark Golden. Mark Golden a big guy, you know. That can't take no Mark Golden. No, sir. That's weak. That's weak. If you come to Mark Golden with that, not jump on the ground, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yowza.
You think say privates are fitter than that and a real man a fling real kick?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of nonsense is Prime Minister? Prime Minister?
Let me try.
What the clock are going there? No, sir. No, sir.
Jesus. Oh, my word.
No, sir.
Have mercy.
What is this? PR stunt at its best.
Mm-hmm. You look like when, you look like when one little picnic, one like a bad picnic, about 3 or 4 years old, when you reprimand them and you tell them stand up and you tell them, no, don't do that, and then pick up their foot and kick you. That's what it look like.
No, sir. Mr. Prime Minister, now one knee pad, elbow pad, hard pad, and now fling my blow. No, sir. Me say, Mark go in there, grab you and fling you out there. So I tell the rap with a white boy. They think so white boy soft. Don't rap with white boy, we'll go for the black people. One thing we know. Don't let me tell them something, Debbie. This is two people you don't play with. Don't play with that game, man. We're going like a woman. They do a lot of fighting, they know how to fight. We see them beat up real muscle man all the time.
Yes, because the muscle man, them underestimate them because they look soft and dainty.
And they don't know that a gay man been fighting all their life, all kind of stuff. So they learn how to fight. No matter if you look thin and act look like a girl.
And they can knock your ass out in a heartbeat.
You understand what I said, people?
Lay them out flat in no time.
Don't mess with a white boy when grow up around black people.
Okay.
Remember me, I tell you that. Don't mess with a white boy when grow up around black people.
I grew up in the hood.
Yeah, hood white boy. Tell them, Debbie, about the hood white boy, they're foreign. Them worse than the black man, they've been saying it. Hood white boy. You know them? Don't mess with them people. So, what such men are going with that? So, I think that I take up my goal. Make a look again. This is joke to boxers. This is comedy. We're not nothing better for the panty now. They say every time I look at him, I fall asleep to a Japan go and mash.
Oh, God. You have to hold them in your mouth.
They say, if I hold my false teeth, people, my false teeth are broke. Me, I tell you. No, sir, my God. No, sir. That's the Prime Minister said, I prepare for Mark Golden. What a thing.
14. He wished.
No, one more thing, Debbie, more for all you with before we leave here. We want one more subject while I have you here, Debbie. The Prime Minister is a man of God. Would you agree?
Which God?
But as I
Which
said,
God?
You see me, I'm in the church and even drag Mark Golden tonight, you know. And you know what? If he's a drain him, I drain Mark Golden energy if he get relevance, you know.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yep.
Because everybody knows they're not popular. So when they see my drag Mark Golden go to them church there and all them thing there, I believe it's a relevance in my look. Now, on the screen, you're looking at 3 fingers gone up.
Yeah, man.
No, them finger went up before, nothing never happened with him, man. I talk about 5% in 4 years. Remember that time when the finger
Him and Ligel, yes, man. I them gangster sign, them a fling up. You stay there. I think gangster sign them a fling up. You see him all ballad matey next to him.
Me see what I want.
Her face favor crushed banana leaf.
Jaja. Well, let me tell you something now. My question is now. Well, you established that the Prime Minister is no Christian and him not showing no Christian and no godliness. So you don't think say him a Christian, all right? Other people think the same way. No. The Prime Minister's choice of music, Debbie. What do you think about his choice of music?
Oh my God. Listen. That man, me telling already, me say it all the time. Him is the gang leader of all gang leaders. Him is the top chopper. Him like to incite violence. You hear him come talk about, oh, crime is down and violence, all sort of bull crap.
Perception
that
of crime
kind of
is
music that he used for his campaign or and election process, that's all violent music.
well.
All violent music.
Well, let me play it so some people who never hear them can hear the Prime Minister's playlist. Maybe some of you guys have such music in the playlist also, and if you have it in a playlist, put up your hand in the ear.
There's an article titled Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Holness drop fire campaign dub plates.
What?
Fire campaign dub plates. And in it, they said some of...
Before we go further, David, what a PNP so like in it? It's like Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yes. And you poke your finger in her belly.
The PNP has something else, you know. The PNP has something else. So I listen to them, they laugh. We're going to listen to PNP, they sound like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
There's an article titled Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Holness drop fire campaign dub plates.
What?
Fire campaign dub plates. And in it, they said some of the dub plates came from Skillibeng. Skillibeng, Mr. Universe. Some of these were on the Prime Minister's personal pages. They said others come from Massacre.
What?
In this case, it was Just a Minute. They said some come from Intense. And some come from TJ. I'm going to just highlight for our purpose what some of those content were in those songs. The lyrical content.
It's nice, I mean, they get violent.
The song from Massacre, Just a Minute, for which the Prime Minister used as a dub plate for his political activity. In the song, and I quote, "Me at the crocodile chit chat for a minute, couple rifle, couple Chris Glock for a minute, and me dede I do the whole place lock for a minute." It goes further. "Me just swing the Beretta upon me belly for a minute, link up Erica upon the celly for a minute."
What?
If he believed that violent music, as he said, created criminal activity, why did he choose this song?
Absolutely.
Why did he choose this song? No more is there. I don't want to go too far. He says in the same song, "Shoot out, heavy tools out, me I bring it. Get the food door and buy a house every minute." Why choose that particular song of all the songs?
A scammer song, a chopper song.
So convinced.
A chopper song.
Babylani did also another one for him called Clark's Pan Foot. In that song it says, "Shatter than the matic where the God a bus." Boom. Why did he choose that song? In the other one here, from Mr. Universe, Skillibeng says, "Roll out with the wet map, Skilly well bad." Now maybe the Prime Minister don't understand some of those metaphors. So maybe him don't know what the wet map is. But then he says, plus me big matic no instellar contradiction. Why did he choose? Why did he choose these songs? Another one here, Ona Lane. He made this to it. A song he chose. Dad, what make you do that? Carry my name, go to the cops. Love your belly. Love your belly, you that. Them are gonna find you dead like two rats. I bet you say you left your expletive yard and no come back. Your mother see your body and asks, I say, who that? No. Why him choose that song? And why should I feel that there is any? This is the Prime Minister's. This is the Prime Minister's election dub plates. He never choose Chronics. He never choose Protege. He chose these songs. Let me go further. Antisocial by Intense was a dub plate. It says, loyal, no afraid for talk. Frank, swing the Beretta. That's hypocrisy there. I have been consistent.
This is a good man.
Him never choose Luciano. Him never choose none of the conscious artists them. And then him the talk out of the side of his neck about the dancehall music cause violence. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Pot. Have you met Kettle? How you born with have them the kind of music in your playlist as dub plate for your campaign?
They be play the music in the house.
Are you mad? Look here. My children grow up on Beres Hammond, and everybody knows that Beres Hammond is my baby daddy in my head. Dennis Brown, Shaggy, Luciano. Listen, all of them people that my children know every one of them songs word for word, inside out, upside down. And when them play them for them friends to hear, my children were born here in Mercer. When them play the song and sing every word of the song, everybody asks, what you know about that? That's because that's what was played in my house, especially on the weekends when we are cleaning the house and doing chores. And when we're going on a road trip, these are the songs that are playing on the car radio. Oh.
Them song, them, me don't know them.
Mr. Listen to me. When me hear him call out the name and the words of the song, at the first me hear them something. First.
I don't know those songs. No, I have no clue about those songs. I don't play those songs around me. I don't go know where them songs they play. If I'm going to a party and them type of music they play, I know them here there. I know me yesterday.
Exactly.
Me don't go them place the people. Me don't go know where them type of killing music and bloody music are come out. It seems as if the Prime Minister know the song them because if you listen to Mr. Crawford, them say, you know, him request music. Him want this music that goes along with his him, know, him a boss Matic, boss Matic and the Gada boss and you know, I mean, song that goes along. So man, listen to this song. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that? So that means that we're not gonna see the youth them stop sing gun music then the way he make nice for my platform.
Them not going to stop sing gun music and them not going to stop get gun because government can't gun come in the country and just hand it out to them like candy. You understand?
Well, the British ambassador to the Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns along with other things and
exactly.
In Canada and America.
Guns and drugs.
So that is there's some truth to that right there.
Plenty white powder. Hey, whatever happened? Has anybody heard of the big white powder drug bust or drug find? What happened up in a uptown up so the other day? No, you notice nobody not hear nothing about that? Well, hell, we don't hear nothing about none of the so-called drug finds that what land up in the country mysteriously. Look at the whole heap of duffel bag them what land up at Ian Fleming Airport. Anybody hear about that? Anybody hear what happened to it? Who
Today,
there was
today I was thinking about that house full of money and drugs that was found.
all right.
Where the house
All
full of
right.
money. Yeah, man, the money from floor to ceiling, you know, send me
Yeah.
I know police get rich out of it. Me here, you know, because it's alleged that no police get rich out of it. Because when the police call the media and all of that, the police them belly full already.
Half it gone already, exactly.
Yeah. Police said, yeah, because when the police call the media upon the scene, would you call the media and you not getting on yet?
Them not do that. Yeah, Joe. Free money.
Yeah, make sure money there everywhere and safe.
Free money and nobody don't know about it.
So listen me now with that money, the amount to be. What that tell me say, see that money don't go back into the coffers and go into the youth to deter them from going on a life of the same thing right there, right? Now, why I think that is that Nigel Clark, he come out and tell us when he wanted that $15 million to give to SSL, and we said, no, you cannot use taxpayers' money to pay to SSL workers and keep the lights on at SSL. SSL did our country bad. So the next time Nigel come out here and say, oh, well, I'm not going to use taxpayers' money. This time I found some money, which is not taxpayers' money. It's
confiscated money. Hello, sir, stupid man. It's still taxpayer money.
No. No, the reason why I said that is because how you think them look on this kind of money? If the finance minister, remember the finance minister, and the agriculture minister are talking, and nobody.
Right.
We could have said by
the money man. The money man.
The money man, I tell you, say, the money that is confiscated from drugs and scammers, it is not taxpayers' money. So that make me ask a question, say, who for money then?
Then who for money? Who for pocket it are going on? Whose pocket is it going into, Ligel? That is taxpayer money.
So the whole story man to be when they find out that drugs and money. What I'm telling money? And I put money.
It's a la la la. It disappear. It grow legs and walk.
Think about that. So from that case, me said, no, police come here from the ground. It's alleged that several police get, break out of it. And me not see nothing wrong with it if you don't want to help yourself because the system have no one way. You better not take the type of money and stop harass taxi man.
Right.
Because police are going to keep it. Police, anytime you buck up on money like that, help out yourself and the family, get up out of poverty, don't be no damn idiot. Me, I tell you, because corruption reek right through the system will make you become a victim of the system also, and you don't even know it. Send all the murder people.
Look how much money they owe police from one time. How much now? 15 years now? Overtime money?
You think they might get paid, Debbie?
Get paid. Look here, if they can't even get uniform, what makes you think that they're going to get overtime pay? If they cannot even get new uniform, if they can't get paper or printer or computer or police station, what make you think that they're going to get overtime pay?
Why don't you police are we and my victim of the system and go like say, they put on a blue uniform and them like a drugs and give them to backside.
Rotted. Yeah.
Like they just want to kill. That's why look here. There's a lady. I don't know if there's a truth to this. Allegedly, right? Who came in my comment the other day and she make mention of when I talk about police extrajudicial killings. I said, why would police want to gladly kill them brothers in Jamaica like that? As I said, who is that? Police murder you. We said, what's behind the murder? What's the incentive? So one lady I tell in the comment section say $20,000.
Yes, I remember. I saw that. Yeah. Then get for each body then cap, then get $20,000 for it. Jesus Christ.
My question was, is there a connection between the police and funeral homes? Anybody within this era right here, pick it up. We're not gonna be the quickest one. Come pick it up. I'm gonna get 20 grand out of each body me take out. So police are hitmen. So are they using the state resources to murder Jamaica like a hitman to get money from these funeral homes? It's just my question because I don't know. I'm just basing it on what the lady said in the comment section.
Legalize gangster. Legalize gangster. And see the big Donnet up there on your screen there. Hope you're working Donnet. She's the biggest gangster, one of the biggest gangster in Jamaica. I go on like say she's supreme and proper, that old crook.
Oh.
Ballhead Babsy, me a talk.
Babsy.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I telling? Look here. Let me tell you something. Before we break up of this card, because we're there out here almost 3 hours now on this live. Now, you see, what is going on with Usain Bolt and his lawyer? I want to get back to that before we wrap this thing up.
Yes.
I believe it's a new day and it can bring forth change in our country. If it's handled the right way, I believe. I
was just going to say, if it's handled the right way, it absolutely will.
Yes, because I believe, based on what Aguana now, Usain Bolt is tired. After waiting 2 years to
then you wouldn't be tired.
Me not tired. In somebody in the comment section, they tell me say 9 Usain Bolt time, they would have been tired.
9.58 seconds.
They want the
God. First of all, after 1 week to write it, I mean, I see nobody make no kind of moves or talk to me about nothing. Something I go burn down, you know. Some ashes are gonna be somewhere. Oh.
So think about it. So maybe Usain Bolt have another piece of food can eat out there, but you can't forget. All right, look here. What you don't let the man for do? The man they are firing all about him big all overseas and all type of stuff about the brand master of a many
yeah.
If I make this money, I'm fine. So you tell me say Usain Bolt must keep every dollar now overseas. And that them tell Usain Bolt and us. Right? So
exactly. That's what they're telling you under the QT, you know. But yet them out now, them all frozen more talk about, oh, come and invest in Jamaica. Come and invest in Jamaica. We have all these investments for you. My foot.
No,
and when we live here, go down there, if you go claims that we are invest in our country. They make things so hard and they want to dig out your yai with cost and price and red tape.
Well,
that people can't bother.
You have hundreds of people who invested with Usain Bolt, who decide to invest in them country. Because when they out of them a place, and you can invest in their yard, they feel secure and safe. There's no way like home. So you can imagine these people that feel safe. Like, yes, at least nearby the copies. No matter what kind of move they can have the money, but the money they invest. Some people, by all different means, they make the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make your money in their yard. Just the fact that money, they are yard.
You put on your money a yard because you have intentions of going back home, go enjoy your country.
Hundreds of people have money a yard and feel comfortable like, yeah, my money there, yard, me put so. Yeah, right. Come to find out that no money, if they can't treat Usain Bolt, so me and you and nobody.
That's what I tell you. Me say, look bottom leaf tobacco like me and you. What would I do to we if them do somebody as prominent as Usain Bolt? What would I do to me and you? Look how them do the other people that had the money invested in a SSL.
Big white man, you know what the thing that pissed me off, Debbie? The most through all this is to see that my own Jamaican people, poor black people that come from nothing, get on social media and a blast Bolt, Miss Matty's son, where I come from poor.
Look here.
Want to make some of himself.
Me not see none of them, because anyhow, me not see any of them are pure couscous them I get. Pure couscous them I get because the bunch of damn idiots.
No, not on my platform.
Damn fools.
Not on my platform, Debbie. When they go, they come and check other platforms, Oh, yeah, the labor them cut loose. Oh, yeah. Because the memo I read, I think it was yesterday.
Them are going, and what really ticked me off is them are going like say, them and Andrew are friend and them and Andrew are best buddy and then live at Andrew yards and so they know them one another. Jackass, he don't know you. He don't want to know you. Only until he can get your vote to vote for him is when him claim say him know you and go on like say you and him a friend.
You want better to send a goddamn invitation to come and barbecue and cocktail party.
Right.
You get invited gone away. You in that circle. Can you wear Italian suit? You ready?
Right.
You know you man. You're not on the level. And even if you can wear Italian suit and have some name behind the name, look what Usain Bolt. All him even could save the day. So what are you gonna do with you?
Right.
Man. Look what I do with Shaggy. Eh? When
Thank
Shaggy
you.
Shaggy have
Hello.
the money to deal with Shaggy. Brother, on watch and see what I go on, man.
The man I give them charity money to write it, and because him Nina and his charity foundation is not him. The foundation wouldn't hand over money and give them in their hands so they can puff in them rotted craw. They malign that man name like nobody's business.
I remember clearly because I remember that time Shaggy was doing a voiceover for Disney, and it came out where Shaggy's almost threatened the man character and they showed
yes
because the man go like say them a thief and wicked on them. Them people can bury you.
Bunch of dirty junk for them man.
I know them try to bury.
Look how much money they get. And look at Bustamante Children's Hospital. Where the money go?
They finally get the money from Shaggy. Where did that money went? Me say they finally got that money from Shaggy. Can somebody go back the hospital and go show me where the money went?
Not a blessed where. Because if them did use the money like how it was supposed to be used, when the Doctors Without Borders, I guess, or the charity organization come down there to do their charity and perform surgery on people picnic what don't have no money and no health coverage, they would not hit a roadblock.
That that you come to think about it. Come to think about it. If that hospital was up and running good, then
thank you.
You would make the news where the people from overseas come to Jamaica.
11-year-old
girl was up for surgery and if I walk away and leave her because the hospital was up to par with
and this old dirty man, all broad face, in face favor, spoil shit. On top about $160 million in a budget and show what you have to show for it. What you have to show for it. Cornwall Regional Hospital still sit down there, not done yet.
Hold on, you know about that Cornwall Regional Hospital. I just read tonight where they're asking for $5 more billion.
Jesus Christ.
I swear.
Have mercy.
They have 21 plus 5. Remember them start at 2. Then if them a boy must go to prison. People them ask for $5 more billion regional hospital.
What them need more of that amount of money for do? Carotid too. Let me tell you something. When them done with that, the hospital for that, the kind of money, it should be able to friggin' levitate off of the ground.
My God. People never know that.
And everything should be made with gold and platinum.
But
for them, the kind of money there.
Look at the problem, though, Debbie. The Ministry of Health cannot show documentation for the money spent.
No, absolutely not.
And the Ministry of Health who can't show documentation for nothing is asking for $5
more money, more
dollars.
Not a rotted of that. No star. No. Mr. Market me better go sit down somewhere and go scratch his ass on a stump. Make him go away. And then what even hotter than that? Them have all these Chinese workers working there.
Jamaica not benefit of nothing, you know?
Of course not.
You never know how the money is spent. Jamaica just want chaka Nazi Rastafari place. And this is not even Jamaica's first policy. We are spending all this money on a Chinese up in their work. We say
all the whole majority of the workers, the construction workers at Cornwall Regional Hospital are Chinese people.
$5 more billion Jamaican people for Cornwall Regional Hospital that can't open in a
so
election. In an election
you see.
time. Remember election are coming up.
Okay. All right.
$5 more billion.
And that all that extra money going to the Chinese who go and send it garden yard at China.
They were asking $5 more billion for the Chinese people. You hear me say some F3 going to Jamaica. Every time them things are popping in my head, make me want to go off, but let me go and hold it down, Debbie. Hey, Debbie, have you a wonderful night? Tell me, give me a last word, yeah?
Jesus Christ. All I can say to the people, let me say, listen to me. On a go and register on yourself to vote. When you're not going to register to vote, carry somebody with you that don't have no transportation. That's an elderly person. Somebody in the community, carry them, go register to vote. The next list or the voting rolls come out May 31st of this year. I don't know if you can still register after that for the election in September, which you should be able to. You should be able to register up until election. Register yourselves to vote. Please, people, I beg of you. And when they call the election, go dip your finger in the ink and let your voices be heard. Your vote is your voice. If you're not voting, you're not nothing to say now. You cannot open your mouth and say him. Me no want to hear nobody talk about, I saw the thing set, man. Them are going to do what they want. No. Go out there because your one vote could be the tipping point on the scale. Go out and register yourself to vote. And when they call election, please, by under God's green earth, go out and vote.
People,
vote for yourself, vote for your country, vote for your family, and generations to come.
Before you left, Debbie, look at it. PNP was running the health department with a budget of $60 billion.
Yes.
So in 2023, the Labour Right add more to the budget, an extra $80 billion to the 60. So bring it up to $140 billion.
It's 140 or 160?
140. So we have 60 plus 80. Well, when we get 60 plus 80, 140.
I think the old liar man saying them bring it up to 160.
No. Them we can play it. We can hear what I go on because we have, since you have the tape right here. We can play the tape and hear what I go on. So now the man asked for extra $5 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Regional hospital been going on from 2017. People, it make no sense. It's like, no, sir, hold on there.
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023.
140. And the rest of the hospital, them on the island are shit. The rest of the hospitals on the island are a bunch of shithole.
Well, the extra $80 billion added to them in 2023. Where the money gone?
Wait there.
We just barely come over in 2024. So we could call it almost last year. Where that the money they gone? Right? And then we come back to we again for extra $5 billion rather for Cornwall Regional Hospital.
I don't know, and it's not million, it's billion with a B. This freaking government don't know nothing about thousands and hundreds of thousands, Them only know million and billion.
Listen, no. From 2017, we have Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. In Bilim Hospital in 2 years.
Thank you.
Think about that. 2 years in hospital bill. We are going from 2017, all that time. People can imagine it started at $2 billion.
Can you imagine if this was here?
Then have $5 more billion if you are labor right now. So Is that okay?
Can you imagine if that shit was happening here?
Okay,
Rotted. You know how much politician would have gone to prison long time?
Jesus, God. Me said there's a black hole down a Cornwall Regional Hospital. Every day,
Rotted.
every dollar gone, shrink. Imagine people, $5 more billion they might ask. It started out $2 billion to 21. Look when they jump. Look when 2 to 21. Just look when they jump. They're not a mercy until we are fast here and take for some.
And it can't finish. Because this damn scaffolding is still around the damn original building and it can't finish. You don't see any progress nowhere.
Nobody now got prison because DPP come back unless Miss Mattison got prison. This
That
is
old bulldog. You see her face?
Look here. You know, Debbie, may I cut out tonight?
All right, star.
You have any last word? Boss it.
May I beg the people I'm go register to vote and vote when they call the election. We have to get rid of this dirty, corrupt, crooked government. And whenever the next one come in, they have to hold their feet to the fire and make sure on everybody walking around with computer in their hand now, which is your smartphone, record them backside when I go around with them campaign speech and then campaign promise. And when they go into office, hold them accountable. Play back, send them video, audio, everything of them campaign promise. How come you say we are going to get this and we are going to get that and sit you now a whole year and a half after you get in an office? I mean, it's no movement. We have to hold them accountable. We have to get rid of the corruption, or as much as the corruption as possible. We have to start thinking about Jamaica and Jamaicans. We have to.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, before you leave, please, one more time, kind of I was thinking about, I did not know my premise. I was so looking so girly, David, good night.
Why?
You might have moved. That's not a macho move. That can't take nobody.
He jump and kick like a girl.
He said, probably was some solid man. I mean, what the man say?
Lord Jesus.
Prime said, no, man. Mr. Prime said, Mr. Prime said, but he said, man, solid man, like a real man. You know what I mean? Answer. 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 Guys, my God.
All right, family, wanna walk good. Lord Jesus, peace and love, everybody. Take it easy. Everybody have a good night. I'm morning now. Morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, people. Bless for the safe. Talk to you guys in the light. See you.
All right, now.
Thank you so much. I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What fi go to eat no money, what fi at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most mantis statue. Say we like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage students pile up in there.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again.